Welcome back to Play D&D Live. To recap what happened last week, we were given an assignment to go find out what happened to some miners in an old abandoned mine that was supposed to be abandoned. However, it was not. We were met with some insurgencies. Once those were vanquished, we did find some information as we rescued a couple of prisoners. 3 to be exact, and 1 unfortunately passed away. And we are now here for our next crazy adventure, led by our GM Darren. And Darren, take it away.
Okay. Dan, need a marker?
I need one.
For the table?
Oh. You have a black one?
I got these.
This one should hopefully stick, right?
I just need a marker to write on these things.
All right.
You can use that. Rick, do you need a marker?
Sure. Where we left it was you guys had just gotten back in town to deliver some news. The job was still in process, but you were spent and you had some people to, you rescued a few people, including Rena, the midwife's cousin. And the Miners Guild captain, forget his name, he bought you guys drinks and you guys gave me an update. You guys ate and had a nice meal, and people you were going to find out tomorrow. Rena was going to see what she could whip up for you to help tomorrow, and some other, same with the guild. We're going to see what was available the next day, especially in regards to perhaps renting armor or something. So that's it. Let's say the night passes.
As Governor, Rick Scott needs healthcare funding.
And we don't care about Rick Scott. So the sun rises. The annoying rooster crows, and you guys can't really sleep in that much. But you guys wake up. It's the next day. You guys are nursing some wounds. I think you guys actually said you needed a full day of rest, probably to recuperate.
Recuperate, resupply,
Yep.
and then go back and resolve the problem we identified. There's snipers running the place.
So as we leave it, you guys are basically just all stirring in the morning in your beds. Seems the rain has cleared up. It was for the past few days you had a light rain, but that seems to have gone away. And take it away.
Okay, I would imagine we meet for breakfast to discuss what to do with what we've acquired.
Probably.
Well, I get up, I get my armor on, I head down to the first floor tavern.
Yeah.
I grab a table in the corner. I don't see anybody down there yet, I don't think.
You're the first one. You're an early riser.
I motion over to the barmaid. I say, could you please bring some beverages and breakfast for me and my compatriots? They'll be coming down.
Coffee or
shortly.
ale?
Oh, coffee.
All
Some
right.
coffee, if you have some juice.
No, we don't have juice.
No juice, okay.
Coffee, and we have
What do you have for
bread and cheese.
for breakfast? How about
Yep.
some eggs? You got some eggs? You got no
Yes,
pork?
we have some eggs.
All right. How about nice platter of scrambled eggs?
Right. Are your friends going to be joining you, or are you
Yeah.
solo?
No. This is for 5 of us.
Oh, wow.
A platter of
Okay.
eggs for 5. Some bread would be nice. Coffee.
You want to pay in advance? Like
You
2
have-
silver, I think.
You have
I'm just-
bacon or anything
you're
like that?
nice.
You have some bacon there? You got some sausage maybe? Breakfast sausage?
What do you think this is? I have.
No, sorry, we're out of bacon, but on most of the other stuff we have.
Okay. And I'll take some money out and I put it on the counter.
A couple
for her.
silvers, I think, will be good. All right. So
I give her a gold. The rest.
oh wow,
is your tip.
okay. She says usually people just tell me not to smoke in bed for the tip.
Oh, no.
Thank you. So she gets.
I'm a man.
It'll be a while. It'll be a little while. I got a lot of stuff.
Oh, that's fine.
Breakfast
Could you
for
just-
5?
Yes, but could you
Okay.
just bring the coffee first?
Sure.
Thank you. I'll at least have my coffee.
So she goes away, starts rummaging in the kitchen. In a few minutes, you start smelling some
Do I
coffee.
see a lot of
brewing.
people in the tavern at this point?
No,
In the
it's early morning. So who
figure
goes?
eventually the coffee aroma
Yep.
wafts upstairs and gets our attention. I'd probably wake up and
Yeah.
head down.
Anyone want to do anything special before? Yeah, actually, a lot of you guys took baths before
Hell yeah.
you went to sleep. But that was
We needed it.
you needed because you were soaking wet. And
We
Rick,
were right.
I assume that you probably also wanted to bathe.
Sure. I
Okay.
had dead guys.
So you guys are relatively nice. You guys are relatively, even if you guys are a little worse for wear for being in battle, but you guys are
We don't reek.
happy to be dry and warm, and you smell food and coffee.
So I get Henry to help me with my armor
Hey,
on,
damn. I'm sorry.
buckle everything up.
You can drink that other beer if you want. I'm not gonna.
No, one's good for me.
Sure. So
Mhm.
I don't know if I'm gonna drink it. If you're not gonna drink it, I'll drink it.
Drink it. I don't need 2 beers.
I need to get up.
So just let me know when you guys are all down there, and then you
I
guys.
head on down with Henry.
Okay.
I follow shortly after I woke up. Doesn't take any time to put on leather armor
Not really.
and armor up, weapon up.
Sonny, he's still working on technical issues.
Uh,
You just gonna join them for breakfast?
yeah.
Okay. So you guys are all sitting around the table basically now, starting to have your breakfast. That you guys
Well, I hope that
talk
guy
and strategize.
comes through with his armor that he said he would come through with. I don't need a whole lot else. Hey, what happened to the guy that we were supposed to be the nephew of the woman down the street across the way down there?
He stayed with Reno, the midwife, last night.
Yeah, she stayed with us.
Since he's family.
Yep.
Okay.
Um,
Who dropped him off?
Me. My cousin. That's the first place when you went to deliver the body.
Yeah, no, I know that. I figured when it was, but I just didn't. I want to make sure that he was delivered to the.
Oh, she was
To the
happy. They
aunt.
stayed up all night. In fact, we're supposed to go there today after breakfast and get some more heal potions and stuff.
It's a good idea.
Without getting too far off, did you guys use any of the minor healing, anti-tax, or disease potions?
No.
No, we did not.
So we
sir.
still have those available?
Yes.
They're already distributed, I think, to people.
Yeah, I have
If
the.
you
I
guys
did
want-
use the healing potion that you gave me, though.
Oh, no,
I did.
that's what I mean. So
I did.
I'll
You're-
exit off.
That's a good catch. Thank you. Yes, that's all gone.
So I believe I have one of the minor heals, or did we give that to you?
No, you have it.
And then you had the anti-toxin disease potions?
Yep.
All right.
So did you make any money while we were gone?
Me?
No, he was with you.
we do have some
He was sick last week.
recovered
I know,
items
but
we need to.
you were in. You started
Yeah.
the day already in there, so he was there. He just went outside.
Yeah, so I was there to guard
I see, I
the
see.
carts or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Makes sense. Okay. Okay. So that business is taken care of. What about the mine boss? We brought him in down here. Where's he at? He's supposed to be.
Languid, and knowing his work ethic, he's probably already at the guild hall.
We need to stop and see him soon.
Yeah, we do have some stuff we acquired that we can use for some funding.
Divvy up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just thinking, if he's making armor for me, I want to make sure it fits. I'm kind of tall.
Well, that would have been Forebears, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, Forebears, not Langdon.
Forebears?
Yeah, he's the smith.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Thank you.
We have to go there. So let's.
Langland told you just to, stop in with him, and he could take you around and see if people would, if they have stuff to help you guys out.
Well, my understanding now, there's more miners that are still missing, and they suspect they're down that hallway that we didn't go down there last time, right? And we rescued the 3 prisoners and the dead guy, and we turned back.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what we had to divvy up from.
Where's that damn drunken asshole at?
You don't see him.
He started making a coffin.
You know he
and-
likes to.
Don't know.
Maybe he's sleeping in it.
gotten drunk enough to need it.
Maybe
He's not an early riser anyway.
But we got a couple of potions we need to run by Rena to identify.
I remember that.
2 that are kind of a blue-green that may be healing, and then there's a deep red I don't think anybody had a clue on. There was
No,
one,
we didn't know.
there was Alchemist Fire,
I remember that.
3 oil flasks, some fancy clothes worth 20, 25 gold, some bone dice, really nice that are worth about the same. And
25 gold for a pair of dice.
They're intricate bone dice. Yeah.
yeah, they're
Hang on, we're
they're artwork more than dice. Whaling scrimshaw type stuff.
yeah. Wow.
And then there's miscellaneous gems, 75, 125, 140, 150 in gems and coin.
Okay.
I'm figuring the Alchemist Fire, the potions, and the oil we can probably keep
hang
it
on to
as-
that. So I haven't done a lot of this dungeon stuff. I'm assuming you guys have. So what kind of stuff do we need? I appreciate the fact that you gave me light the whole time.
Maybe I could get that on my shield permanently somehow. Is I it think possible? we're all beginners
There is
right?
Yeah.
there is a spell that will make it permanent.
Yeah.
That, but I do not have the ability to cast that yet.
Oh.
Knowing of that, I came up with an idea that might be useful later on.
What's that?
Make a wristlet and with a compartment and a cover on it, cast that permanent light spell inside it so you can cover it.
Yeah, but wouldn't the shield block it?
You could put it on your other wrist, or you could put it on the same thing on the front of the shield.
Maybe I could have a little in the shield.
Yeah, but the concept is you cast it on something that you have with you all
I
the time.
can't just tell it to turn off.
I'll use
No.
a cantrip and light up his shield with
The
cantrip.
spell I used only lasted an hour. There is
Yeah.
a brighter
One thing
one that lasts
I want you guys to do is
longer,
start
and then there's a
describing
permanent spell.
when you cast it, how you cast it, like what the if there's any components that you have them, that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah, 'cause we have to keep track.
Yeah, just some moss and I say light up the shield, and I just say
Some arcane. You don't have to describe the words. I'm just saying, there's moss. What is the components for it?
firefly or moss. So I put some moss,
You can set some moss. Okay.
did some that way and said light on the shield in the shield's direction, and then the shield lit up. If it's anywhere near him, I thought just to
Yeah, we're all
get
around
the
the
conversation up on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he did when we were in the dungeon for
I
me
did.
the other day.
Tapped it and
But it just
And
wears
it-
off
and-
after an hour.
Yeah, it'll last for an hour, and I can do it over and over again. It's not exhausting me personally like some of my other spells,
Okay.
which I guess will be. It's not really exhausting. I'm just saying there's some of the other spells I can only do so many times.
So how do we do the permanent thing? I guess is my question, because
Well, at some point, yeah, you'll
if
want to
I
do
get
permanent.
stuck down there by myself and I get lost from separated, I'm without light. I'm without vision at that point. I'm stuck. I mean, I'm dead in the water.
Yeah, I think we all are. But
You
yeah,
got- but you
a
can go
permanent.
like whatever the hell the
A,
lost
a
thing
permanent item would definitely help you, but I'm saying until you get a permanent item, I can help you out.
Why don't you grab some torches if you're that worried about it?
Well, I have a couple of torches, but those are finite. Those are. I'm looking for something a bit more permanent, you know.
So, okay, then, gentlemen, how about if we do this? How about if we go to the mining company first, see what our next task is. Then from there, we'll go to the.
my understanding was our
Let me
next
finish.
task was to go back to the mine and get
Let me
everybody.
finish. Yeah, after the mining, after we see him, let's go to the Four Bears to see if we could me and him could get some armor. And then from there, we'll go to the apothecary, gets the, and then
Let's get that red potion identified too while we're
Yeah.
there.
Well,
Do we want to get rid of
don't-
all the stuff that we just carried out of there?
We
Me
don't
and you
need
guys.
to. We don't need everybody to go to everything in town.
Okay, that's fine. We'll split up.
You two are working on armor.
Yeah.
The rest of us can go by the apothecary and
Well,
the-
I have to go to the
the
apothecary.
dry goods
You
store.
didn't have to.
Get those potions identified, sell what we can on the clothing and dyes and all
Here's
that
an
stuff.
idea. You go to the, did you want to go to the mining?
Well, we should all go to the guild
Oh, okay.
because that way there avoids questions.
Let's just start there. Let's just
So
go.
let's just start.
Yeah.
You want me to finish with you? Everybody finished?
Yeah, I'm done. I
Alright.
paid her, so we're good. Just
Unless you're gonna divvy up
I
stuff.
walk around and pick up all the plates, and I put them up on the bar and say thank you very much.
Oh, you didn't need to do that. Oh,
isn't that
say
special?
you took a. Oh, that's what she says. Yeah.
Didn't have Henry do it.
All right, so we go
No,
there.
that's
We
not
make
Henry's
our way
job.
back to the mining.
Okay. You know, it's gonna. Let's say you guys took an hour to just leisurely eat and talk and
Yeah.
discuss.
I'll put it that.
Okay, so maybe it's
And then head up to
All right.
London at the guild.
okay. You exit the bar. Like I said, the day it's still a little wet, but it's clear and no rain. So you guys are gonna walk over to the Miners Guild.
Yes.
All right. So you go there, and before you can even go in, you can see from a window that he's in there.
Okay. We walk in.
All right. You're greeted with he peps up and says, "Good morning.
Morning.
Trust you had a good evening."
Yes,
Good
very
night's rest?
restful.
The bed
You
was
look
the
a little
best
better.
part. You feel.
We smell a lot better.
Yeah, you look a little cleaner. Yeah.
So what's the
You guys
next
were
course
kinda
of
rough.
action here? We found your mine carts. We found your missing people.
Right.
Your
Well, we need to
miners.
find the shipments that are missing, and maybe help. We're going to try to get some of the rest of the
See
people
about
out.
the rest of the miners.
Yeah, and eliminate the threat, I guess. No, okay. So I was going to.
I thought this
Help
whole
you,
thing was
no?
only for just recovering the goods.
Well, that's what I was talking about.
Now you have to eliminate the threat too?
Well, ideally, yeah.
For 250.
We're hired assassins,
Yeah.
mercenaries? What is this?
Well, you mentioned these were goblins, right? They don't even have souls.
What do you know?
But they're beasts.
They have children?
They have children. So do beasts.
They have puppies or kittens or they're not children.
Goblins have children as well.
That's what I'm saying. So they're mommies and daddies and you want us to go out and murder them.
They are.
That's not very Christian.
Said it's not. What?
Thor-like.
Not very
Thor-like.
Well,
Thor is not kind to thieves
if they
and
still have
murderers.
people down there, we'll rescue the people. I'm not going after goods and murdering mommies and daddies.
Well, ideally, we'd like to get we need the goods.
I know.
Okay.
The people will come first. The goods will come next. We'll try and get rid of the goblins, and we'll kill them if we need to, but not for the hell of it.
Not for the hell of it.
All right. Well, actually, I had a brief discussion with Forebear last night. Let's go over there and see what he has. Maybe he has something you were interested in borrowing.
Very well.
There are, going by the number of, and as we go over and talk further, going by the number of miners that we think may still be there, we will need a wagon of some sort and somebody to handle it and the horses. Just
Yeah, they're
simply
usually
for
not in very good
logistics.
shape.
You
when we
had
get
John. Remember last night he said
Yeah.
that he would. He's a driver.
there.
That
Okay.
was Ren's cousin, brother, whatever.
No, he was just another one of the miners.
Okay.
That was John.
Who was Ren's?
And how many miners are still missing?
Well, there's a lot of them missing. I presume most of them are dead.
Can you put a number on that? A lot?
No, not more than John or so could. I don't remember what he said.
More like 5? More like 50?
Oh no. The shipments, well, just to put it, if you want to do some mental math on that, the
Well,
shipments are usually, a wagon with
5 shipments went missing, right? That's what I heard. I remember
I
correctly.
think that's about right. Yes.
So if let's say you had 10,
1,000 pounds of
so let's say
basic
you had
ore.
10 people per shipment.
It's
I
not
can't
that
do
many.
that.
How many people
not
were
that
on
many.
each ship? 2, 4?
I'd say like 4.
I'm just asking
Okay,
for a
so
number. I'm not asking to do
20
the math, sir.
20-ish people.
20 is the number. you're
20?
looking
You
for.
think there's 20 people missing?
I know there's
Missing,
probably at least
yes,
that.
alive.
At least that.
Unfortunately, nowhere near that many.
I'll
Some of
recover
them are
bodies.
dead.
That's
Yeah.
part of the job.
Some
I
left
understand
dead
that.
on
Well, we found
battlefield.
4, so there's now 15 or 16 missing still.
Potentially.
Potentially. Could be more, could be less, depending
But
on how many we
That's
need.
oh, that's
It'll
a
have to
working
depend
number.
on your math.
Yeah.
That's better than depending on your sword. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the
I
whip.
missed one time.
Oh no, that was me. Never
The
mind.
best soldiers miss now and then.
I say that when I
The
write.
worst of them miss a lot.
Hey, I was merely.
So
The
let's
dead
go,
ones
gentlemen.
missed
While you
one
guys are arguing, he
time too
says,
many.
"Come on, guys.
It's true.
Here, let's go to Four Bears here and see what's
Sounds
up."
good. Let's go to 4 Bears. How far is 4 Bears from here? As we're walking.
Oh, wait a minute. He says, "Okay, I have one more thing.
Nothing in town's more than about 10
Before we
minutes.
go there, I know it's a small, very small. Before we leave, I do have a care package basically for you guys, so I was able to round up in the night.
Chicken.
I have adventurers packs for each of you. So he hands each one of you an adventurers pack. It's in the PHP. He gives each of you a bar of soap.
What are you trying to tell us? Right?
And he gives you 2 vials. One of them has acid and one has holy water. 2 flasks of oil.
Hold
tinder-
on. What was the first vials? Acid and what?
Holy water.
And this is for each of us.
No. Each of you got an adventurers pack, and then the rest of it, and then each of you got a bar of soap.
Okay, so they're just a
Other
general
stuff
pack
is,
for the rest
yeah,
of us.
sorry, the rest of it is.
So who is
Community.
keeping track for the community?
Someone keep track of community.
I'm keeping track of it.
All right, so 1 vial acid, 1 vial holy water, 2 flasks of oil, a tinder box.
Oh, that should be in the packs.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, is it already in the pack? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got an extra. 3 torches,
You had one laying around.
1 healer's kit, and he says, I got one thing, I don't know if this will help you or not, but I have one special item of my own stock. I figured maybe it'll come in handy. It's a silver dagger. Alright, that's what I wanted to give you.
Silver
Okay.
dagger and holy water.
We also had a healer's kit from the original
Yeah, you got
thing as
another
well.
one.
What I'm saying
They're
is,
consumables.
did someone take that healer's kit from the first adventure when I was here?
I did not.
I'm guessing the cleric might have.
No, I didn't. Actually, I think it was the monk.
Okay, well,
No.
is it gone, or do we just say that we had it?
It's gone.
All right.
Now you have a new one.
All right.
They're consumables, these things.
But if we didn't consume it, we would have still had it, which is why I brought it up.
Then we head to then we head over to Four Bears.
Yeah, he brings you over there. You can hear noise of work as you go in. It's a small, not very tall building, a squat, wide building. Walks in, you see a very, I guess it's probably stereotypical for a smith, a very large man, working the bellows. You see he's puffing, and he has a small hammer in his hand, working. He looks up and he goes, "Oh, Langland, you told me you were coming, huh? I guess the time got away from me. So these are the heroes, huh?" And he says, "Yep."
I don't know about heroes,
We
He
got
said,
some
"Okay,
people
so
there.
for sure I can lend you. I have 1 suit of plate here that looks like it would fit any of you.
but we should give it to the guy that stands in the back.
I was not able to. I heard that you guys had wanted 2, but I only have 1.
Probably only fit you anyways. I'm tall.
No, it fits both of you.
Okay.
I say we give it to the.
And also, I noticed this is OOC now, that heavy armor, if you don't have a strength of something, you're slowed down a lot. So you may want to revisit that because you're not strength, right? You don't have a. What's your strength?
10, I think.
Yeah, in 5e, if you wear heavy armor, you're gonna lose like 10 feet of movement.
11. I have 11 strength.
Yeah, you can't even wear heavy armor without losing movement. I don't know if you
Oh, no?
care. But
I think it's encumbrance normally.
I
But
was looking at it. It says movement.
I know for plate mail there's a 15 strength minimum.
Yeah.
But that's minimum, meaning they can't even use it if they don't have the 15
Oh,
strength.
okay. Then I can't use it anyway.
But if it's but as far as movement goes, I thought it was purely encumbrance. So like piling everything into backpacks and carrying them, we're going to be encumbered. We drop them for combat, and it's assumed if we run away, we lose.
You can wear ring mail as heavy armor without a strength requirement.
Ring mail.
And, yeah.
Chainmail has a 13 strength.
Yeah, but like hides and other type of stuff.
They're
Those
not
are-
heavy.
Or I think scale is the other one.
That's medium.
Ring, chain, splint, and plate are the only things in here under heavy. Let's
And
see.
ring doesn't have a strength requirement. You have the stealth disadvantage.
All right. So
So it looks like
I guess you can't wear it.
not yet.
So he puts it on you.
Well, yeah, ring is also the lightest weight
Right.
version as well.
So
you
can
could
ring-
you could wear half plate or breastplate,
That's what I have now.
but you couldn't wear full plate.
So Henry helps it
Where I
on.
read that.
Helps me get it on.
And what are you wearing now, or have been?
I hit scale.
so that'll 14. So do you have a dex bonus?
Nope.
Okay, good because this wouldn't. So this will give you a base 18. Plate does.
Dex is -1.
Oh, I don't know if that counts. Does that count minus?
Nope.
Because your dex doesn't matter.
I'm not fast.
So AC is 18 plus whatever the shield does.
Okay.
I was just saying because for heavy armor you don't get your dex bonus.
Yep. I know.
Do you have a dex bonus?
Nope.
I got
Oh, you
scale
don't?
mail. What are you wearing?
I'm wearing
You look like 5 pounds of shit in a 10-pound bag with it.
What are you wearing? Is it
okay,
sexy?
I got yeah, I put down chainmail. Everything I can't wear.
Chain shirt?
A chain shirt. Yeah.
Chain shirt you could wear.
You're fine.
Okay.
You want to try my scale
That's
mail
only
on?
scale. They don't give you one AC.
What's scale mail? What's the difference between chain shirt and scale mail?
One.
You can have that. You can have my old.
Yep, and he'll get disadvantage.
Here.
Just
Henry,
keep in
Henry
mind,
takes it
this
over.
is a loner.
It takes the parts. It takes the,
Yeah.
the pants, the chest plate, the arms, and drops it all right in front of you. He says,
Just remember
"Do
this
you want me
is.
to help you get it on?"
Sure.
Just remember this is a loner.
You know. So
That stuff is expensive as hell. Plate.
go out, Henry. Help him.
Especially
help
out
him
in this part of the empire, we're like.
But that's
nobody.
not plate, is it? He said scale.
No,
Scale.
he's giving him scale.
Right.
Yeah.
Anybody else need a little help? I have some like studded leather, and for anybody that may not have it that needs it. I think rogues can.
How
use
much
that,
do you
right?
want to sell it for?
Well, I could loan it to you.
I'm not interested in loaning. I'll buy if I can afford it. And we might have to come back after we sell stuff.
How much in party funds did we end up with?
I don't know if you ever
152 and 5
152 gold pieces.
total.
No,
Oh.
it's not going to go far.
Yeah. That and assuming we get as advertised for everything.
That wouldn't even give us horses.
Right. So, at what point do we say that we take care of all these stuff? That are we doing that now individually for sales and stuff?
Well, you split the money and then you do that if you want to do it that way.
Right. But what I'm saying is, they're saying that they haven't actually received that money.
Right.
Right. I don't
So-
need any part of that. So,
Well, it sounds
if
like
it'll
that's
help
too
you-
low, doesn't it? You can assume that you've sold the gems and all the little pieces and just add that in.
Okay.
It's got to be more than
What's the
150.
wolf
No.
pulse worth?
It's 152 and 5
Silver.
because I didn't sell any of the potions or the oil.
Yeah, I don't think you wanted
You
to
don't
do
go
that.
for much.
You have a bunch of gems. You had some of those other things like the ducks.
think
3
it's
gems
included.
25 gold.
Not 75 gold.
The clothing's 25. The dice were 25, so that's 1 1/4.
125. Yeah.
Okay, hold it. I did miss that. That's 175.
Roll me a
Good.
persuasion check for price.
Yeah, I'll be glad to take part in the sales. I just need to know what we can sell.
125, 175, 190, 2.
Okay, so
You'll probably have enough, I think. No, you have a bunch of silver too and a bunch of copper. Oh, I need to look for trade goods, don't I?
Yeah.
You're saying some pelts.
So how much would you give me for this fucking bar of soap?
That's cheap. You guys need that. Let's see.
Trade goods is right after the other equipment.
Here it is, 1 pound. They don't have like pelts
how do you
here,
know
do
what
they?
strength do you need though?
It's in the table.
Okay, it's
Oh.
192 1/4, or 192, 2 silver, 5 copper. So we get 38 gold and 5 copper each.
38 gold
Mm-hmm.
and 5 copper. I'll give 5 copper as a tip to somebody in our travels. I'll give away. And then you said 38 gold?
Yeah.
All right.
So we now have a total of 5 flasks of oil.
How much? Do I get any gold?
Yeah, everybody got 38 gold and 5 copper.
You may need that 5 copper someday.
Yeah. Getting bridle. It's weird that they don't have any pelts in here.
They do have silk and saffron.
Saffron's a spice.
Well, it says saffron or 1 ox, so I was assuming it was something else, but
Saffron or what?
just
That's
references.
weird. Oh yeah.
1 yard of silk or 1 cow is 10 gold pieces. So you could say it's in the ballpark of that, plus or minus 10 gold pieces.
I'm gonna let you roll for it.
All right.
Roll me 2d10. That's how many gold you'll get for it.
All right. Green is always first if it's
No,
percentage.
you get both of them. It's
I'm
not
just saying.
percentage.
I'm telling you for
Okay.
future reference. Green is always first.
Okay.
11.
That's what your total is on that.
All right. Okay, so 2 of them for 11 a
Yep.
piece. So that's 22 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Where were you getting?
5, 22 is 4 and change. So 4 more gold pieces. And then
For which?
For selling the pelts.
4 gold pieces and then
Yeah, you
2
guys
gold
did a pretty good
pieces
job of,
is really 20 silver, right?
Right.
Yes.
Yep.
So 5
For
is 4 silver.
So
All right, so
4
4
gold, 4 silver.
Yep.
yeah, plus 4 gold pieces and 4
I
silver.
feel like a loot hog.
You holding out on us?
No, just because I had nothing.
so if you're in the market for the studded leather, then you could roll me a persuasion.
All right, 1 second. Persuasion is plus 5 for me, I believe.
That's good. You want to talk to get a better deal?
It is plus 5.
He's already.
And I'm like, well, first he's got to start off with a number. What's his number?
Well, the base price is 45. So what we're gonna
Really?
do is
Wow.
for studded leather. Yeah.
I thought it was cheaper than that. It's leather that's super cheap, isn't it?
Leather is 10.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yep, my memory was bad. That's
So we're
all.
starting at 45. But I'm gonna give you something depending on your.
All right, yeah. So, my man, 45 gold pieces. We just saved your town practically.
Wait.
Yeah, that did help.
2 is not good.
Plus.
2 plus 5 is 7. Is not good.
All right, he'll give you. Yeah. Times are tough, man. Roll me a d10 and we'll subtract that off the price that you would get for that roll.
All right. 3.
So he'd give it to you for 42.
Um.
So maybe next time you come in, you'd make a better deal once you're
Yeah,
famous.
I could afford that, but I'm pretty good with my leather, I think.
For now.
Yeah,
right?
for now. But thanks anyways, I appreciate it. Maybe some other time.
The GM would say, roll better next time.
Yeah. Or I'll wait for the end of the month when you need to make your quota for sales,
Exactly.
and then you're going to be a little more motivated.
That's true.
I mean, God forbid you sell a car the first of the month instead of the last of the month.
No kidding.
All right. All kidding
Anybody
aside.
else in the market? What do you have?
I'm AG, baby. I got
Does he have said?
light armor.
Yeah, but
What?
do you need an upgrade? Could you Tom would tell me.
Well, he going to wear leather anyway.
Also, is
He
there
can wear
any,
studded.
is there any place in town that might have extra dogs that they want to get rid of? Like I'd like
Dogs?
to buy a dog. Yeah, like a mastiff type dog.
Let's see what's in town. There's trade goods, midwife.
They're good for helping guard campsites at night.
Camptown.
I have never played with somebody that bought a dog.
Nope, sorry.
No, all right.
Not
Well,
right now.
I am always on the lookout to
Okay.
buy a dog, just as a FYI.
Gonna get a blink dog puppy.
No. In all seriousness, some people I want to tame this wolf and turn it into my pet. Just
Yeah.
want to buy a dog, have him be in the camp. He has advantage in perception. Help
It's
us
like a
on
German
guard.
Shepherd or
Help us on guard duty is all.
He wants a wiener dog. That's what he wants.
Some of that. Chihuahua.
Chihuahua, Shih Tzu.
Shih Tzu.
Yeah,
Little
anything,
yapper.
anything that barks is
A
fine.
little yapper.
I'm not. Now it could go into combat as well, but I'm not buying
You've
it
got-
for the purchase for
Yeah.
the
He's got
reason.
leather right now. You could
To
use,
attack.
I think Rogue can use studded leather.
Yes, right? As far as I know, there's nothing
Yep.
in here.
It's based on class typically.
Rogue.
Rogue.
No, I thought it was
Yeah,
based on
but-
type.
No.
The class would be light armor.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it
it's
is
light.
like
Well, that's proficiencies, yeah, and so the light armor is typically
so.
for,
So you could
everybody-
use
for most
you could
people.
use it.
You could get one. You would get a 1 AC improvement if you were able to
It
upgrade.
matters.
So do you want to
It's
sweet talk him?
Yeah.
That'd be
How
awesome.
much are you gonna charge me?
So tell me why I should give you a good deal.
Because I deserve it.
I would give Bard's inspiration to him if he wants it.
Sure.
You could do a little better, because you deserve it.
Yeah. Because I'm a nice guy. You're a nice guy.
We're out there doing your bidding.
We're out there doing your
I'm
bidding.
sure some of these people
Roll
are
me a
friends and neighbors
persuasion
here.
check, and if you want to use your bardic inspiration, you roll that and add it.
He'll roll a 12.
And
Plus
then
whatever his persuasion is if he has one.
-1.
He rolled
Negative
11.
1.
11.
All right, roll a d12, and we'll subtract that from the normal price.
1.
44 gold.
Good job.
Yeah, not exactly. He's
He's a tough customer.
a tough customer.
Yeah, we're not.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, come in the end of the month. when we have
44
to sell.
gold is not enough.
Out of character, maybe we should become murder hobos. Just burn this place to the ground and steal everything that we want. All kidding aside.
Yep. That.
Well, you know what
there's a
happens
reason
with
why.
these unrealistic prices. You're
Yeah,
gonna
that's
tax.
right.
Everybody's gonna get taxed to death.
I mean, it is. We're out in the middle of nowhere.
Only
This
the
is
rich
like
are gonna
the
be able to
only-
afford this.
I know.
Well, there's a whole.
It's how they keep the
You
little
have enough
man
to buy
down.
it if you want it.
Keep the little man down, my friend.
You have enough to buy it.
There's a whole mine full
Yeah,
of
fuck it, give
goblins
me-
that are rich and
I
loot.
tell you what, for 30 gold pieces, I'll take it.
What about selling your
Sorry,
old?
I can't do that.
armor?
You can sell your old leathers.
All right, exchange my old leathers for the new, and I'll give you 30
It
gold.
needs a trade-in value.
Trade
That's a
in.
pretty good. That's a pretty good deal, I tell them.
Yeah.
They're painted black.
8 plus 5
They're painted. I mean, they're
14.
dyed black. It's black leathers.
or 13.
Black
I
leather.
hope these studded.
Roll another persuasion check and roll good this
Hope
time.
those studded
Wait,
leather
wait, wait,
are
wait.
yours.
Can I give him
Guidance.
Yes.
So roll D4, and nobody
Hey,
gets
And a d20.
You need to-
add together.
Guidance.
Give me at least a 15.
7 and 4.
You didn't roll the right.
No, that's a D12. I need 20.
Good God. A 4 and
9.
13 minus
-1 is 12.
Not good enough. Sorry.
Yeah, most DCs are 15 at least, right? So yeah, we're not rolling it when it counts.
If I may talk to you, my friend.
It's moderate. It's just a moderate hardness. So you just guys have rolled bad.
Can
That's
I
all.
talk
You'll be fine.
Can I talk to you? Can I talk
Sure.
It's a bad market.
I just go up
Yeah.
with guidance on myself, and I just say to him, look, I understand times are tough, this is tough, that's tough. How about?
And I appreciate you guys are doing for the town. That's why I'm willing to work with you.
I
Normally, I
know.
wouldn't work with anybody.
I know, and I get that.
Price
so,
is the price.
How about this? Just between you and me, you know, I'm a man of the cloth. You know, you shouldn't lie to me. Would you do it for 30? And I want to roll.
Do it for 30.
Yeah, do it for 30.
That'll be, you better roll real high for that.
How about 3 and 17? Oh, that's a 7. I wrote a 10.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Can't do it. I gotta eat,
I
man.
understand. All right, well, listen, have a good day, sir.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. That's the best I could do. At least you got your plate mail.
35 and trade-in. My final
He
offer.
wants 42, and you keep.
Well, in trade.
Trade's typically
30
half, so that'd be
Yeah,
40.
that's getting them.
That's pretty good. Roll another
Trade.
It's pretty
persuasion.
close to what it is.
Yeah. Just roll. No extra.
4.
No,
You guys are really trying to game it. Just
9. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's an 8.
just because you guys are so pathetic.
But no, I mean that's
You guys-
almost what
I
he's
know.
asking for anyway.
It was. I was hoping he would at least get it.
Steal
Okay.
another gold
30
piece
would
for
be
him.
unreasonable.
He gives you he trades in. You get studded leather, so it's one increase.
You
in
wore
AC.
him down, man. You kinda,
Yeah, you
come
guys
on,
warmed
you
out. He
guys-
felt he rolled
He
pathetic.
took it was a pity fuck.
Yeah, it was sad.
Almost, not quite.
I asked him if he has any javelins and something to carry.
Javelins, no, but wait. It does make. Let's roll. Roll percentile for me.
You have crossbows?
Let's say there's a 60% chance. Don't.
So, under 60 or lower?
Yeah,
53?
got javelins.
Okay. Figure 3 and something to carry him with. They're normally 5 silver.
I don't. He doesn't. I don't know what you carry them in. Don't you just tuck them in your belt
No,
Or a quiver.
for javelins?
yeah,
Put it in the quiver.
because they run about 4 feet or so. They're not as long as a spear, and you can't use them for close defense, but they throw better.
That's what I use. How much are they?
5 silver.
Javelins. He has.
They're very
he has
expensive.
14 javelins on hand,
I'll take 5.
freely available for purchase.
I'll take 5. And they're 5 silver,
Yeah.
so 2.5 gold.
So, yeah. Who does leather in town?
Who does what?
Leather. Yeah, the smith also, or is
He
it
does
somebody separate?
everything. He's the only thing in town, man.
Well, actually, nobody in town does that, so I have to send my stuff out to get leather work. But
Okay.
I get stuff here.
You
And there's the
have
trade
a-
goods store, the Rusted Pick.
rest- okay. Do you have anything resembling a quiver?
Sure. Let me
Yeah.
dig around.
Darren, I'd like to make my way to the apothecary while these guys are still talking.
He digs around. Takes 5 minutes.
And you find something that's suitable?
Yeah.
Okay, what would you want for that?
What's the normal price?
Don't
Yeah,
take-
I'm gonna throw it in for you guys. Just go ahead, take it.
Okay.
Just get the other-
I barely remember that I even
How
had
many
this thing.
javelins will fit in one of those?
Half a dozen.
Okay, so I did 6.
That's how many I have too.
All right.
All right.
He gives you one too.
Thank you.
He found 2. They're very dusty. He gave them to you because he figured he had them forever
Leather's
and
all
no one
cracked.
bought them. No, it's still in good shape. The way he makes quality stuff. He doesn't make shit. So what you got from him is good stuff. In fact, if you pay, he can make masterwork and better. Very good items.
All right.
I got work to do, guys.
Apothecary. I guess
Okay.
we trudge on up to the apothecary.
We need to identify.
there.
get-
Henry's walking behind me, buffing off the places that got little scuffs on him. I'm like,
All right, so you
stop it.
The apothecary's open. You walk in, run us there. She brightens
We've
up
got-
at you guys. Oh,
We
good
got the
morning.
good morning. Got a couple potions. We think we know what they are, but we want to make sure because if we get those wrong, we could be dead.
Before we
and
do
could
that,
also
though,
use some
how's your
healing potions.
how's your cousin doing?
Oh, he's sleeping in, but he seems fine mentally. He's gonna need some help. I have some herbs that I'm giving him to calm his nerves, but it's gonna be a few days.
Chamomile and stronger.
Yeah.
Can we talk to him?
Well, he's sleeping now. You want me to wake him up?
I need to. Well, we need to ask him some questions. We have to go back to that mine.
We're going to be in town all day, so let's check back on that in a couple
Okay.
hours.
Yeah, you were gonna take a day off.
Oh.
In fact, I'm not 100% done with everything I was going to give you guys, so maybe you could come back later.
Okay. Yeah.
But
But
could you tell us what these
in
are?
the meantime, sure. She takes them, and she goes, "Okay, just give me a minute. I have to do. I have to do some research on these." She starts grabbing a bunch of vials and
Christ, you're kidding.
different elements of different what do you call them? Mortar pestles and all kinds of other
Reagents. And all
yep
that.
reagents and stuff. And
Yeah.
it takes her about 10 minutes,
Two that are blue, green,
and
one
she tells those are healing potions.
standard.
Unbelievable.
And she said the other one is
Shall we play the games?
so this one is a potion of fire breath.
Yeah, no. 7 nothing. Bad guys.
Okay.
Very interesting, that one. That is a pretty cool potion. I don't know if you guys have ever read that one. Fire breath.
Basically, Dragonborn. Breath weapon.
Okay. So what else do we need here?
We're gonna come back later. I'd like to talk to a cousin to see more information about the mine.
cousins who again?
Hmm?
The cousins who again?
One of the
Cousin?
rescued
Yeah.
prisoners.
George was
George.
the cousin's name.
Yep.
And we'd like to talk to him a little bit just to find out any more information. Maybe there's a back entrance to the place that we don't know about. But we'll come back later, Renna. I'm glad
Yeah.
everything's doing good.
So what I was going to give you guys is I have 2 more healing potions. But I'm still brewing them.
Okay.
Hopefully that'll be a good help to you guys
Definitely.
Will that be today? We're planning
Today.
on leaving in the morning.
today.
Okay.
All right, we'll go back to the tavern. Maybe let us know.
Go
There's-
to the Rusty Pick.
Yep. If you want to get
Oh,
any
rusted
other
pick,
normal
okay.
stuff from the PHB, most of it may be there. At the rusted pick trade goods.
I'll get a bag of flour.
A bag of flour. Sure.
I think it's like a
The
silver piece.
proprietor's name Moses.
So can we find
Oh,
out?
he will also if
Okay,
you.
there is no adventurers pack per se. There's
Oh.
explorers pack.
Yes, it. Yeah, he's right.
Okay, that's what it is then.
What is
So-
it? What back?
Explorers.
Can we get that permanent thing for the light thing you were talking about here?
Oh
Um,
no, he's a simple.
it's
No, it's similar.
simple
Okay.
enough, but I can't cast the spell yet that does that. We'll have to get to a bigger town. It's pretty straightforward, but the what you cast the spell in may take a little. Take a good smith or artificer because it's kind of unusual, but not particularly complicated.
Oh, like a magic shop kind of a thing.
The device itself, no. The spell, yes. Because
So we need to find a magic shop then that can do the spell.
They're probably all over the place in this world.
not necessarily a shop, just
In
any
larger
spell,
towns.
any spellcaster capable of doing it.
Oh,
Because like you need the device,
are there no spellcasters in this town?
Yeah, there's 3 of them right here.
but none of us are.
Well, I'm not hearing any of you volunteering to do it, so.
do you
We're
want?
not strong enough to do it yet.
Well, that's the question, I guess.
What are you
isn't
doing?
it? I'm
What's the
looking,
permanent light
looking to
spell?
get a permanent
I don't even
light
Honest with you.
source somehow,
Are
so
you
I don't
still
have
worried
to.
about that stupid light source?
Have you ever been in a dungeon with no light?
I was just in a mine not too long
Have
ago.
you ever been in a dungeon with no light?
Yes.
What happens?
I feel my way around.
Bad things happen.
But
The corpse that
you
was
look
in there
around
could have been a
while
victim
they're
of
talking,
no
you see
light.
that this is
We
they
had
have a lot
a
of
human
used
monk
weapons of
who couldn't
various
see the dark, who was
conditions,
doing fine.
Right.
and this would be the place
know
if
what
you
you're
wanted to
talking
sell
Exactly.
looted weapons and things.
I don't think we got any weapons out of that mess, really.
Okay, you could have. You killed a whole bunch of goblins. There was a bunch
Plus
of.
one longsword?
There was a bunch of.
Plus one.
No one picked up
in
weapons.
the future, correct? Yeah.
Wow.
We didn't search the goblins.
Did we do a magic look thing to I know you guys. One of you guys can do
Yeah, I
something
have
like
to
that.
check that.
I
Did
can
you try it?
I can identify magical items, but I need 100 gold piece
Yeah,
pearl.
you need to find that.
Don't forget. We
Are you
also
looking for
have-
one? He may have
100 gold piece pearl.
I
I don't have the money for.
I got
100
39
piece.
gold pieces. I would give you
Wait,
for that.
you have magical items?
You have such a pearl?
He doesn't.
No, no.
He has. I do have a pearl. I think would work.
Do you-
I got it from. In fact, a guy hawked it
Do
to
you have
me.
any
Here's my
magical?
Use it
39
for
gold.
just
I
this
set it up
thing.
on the countertop.
Wait. Do you have any magical items here?
No, I'm sorry, I do not.
Why don't you roll before you? Are you sure?
Oh,
You
he
mean
didn't
whatever
even.
roll?
I'm sure.
How about you look in the back?
Check the guy's
Isn't there a
balance.
permanency spell?
Fucking, what is
I don't
this,
know if
Walmart?
there is in 5e.
Hi, you're out of
Maybe
this. Do you
Rick
have any in your
knows.
back? No. How do you know?
Off the
You
top of my
didn't go
head, I
back
can't
and
remember,
ask.
but I think there is like a magic creation process in which
There's an ever burning torch that you can do with something like that.
possibly, but there's also a magic creation process that they've started creating. I think in Xanthar's where they
Oh, really?
where
Okay.
they say you can put spells into something and cobble it together, but you have to add cost associated with the spells
Yeah.
and
Like
the
I said,
material.
what we're talking about is straightforward, just not capable of doing it
So-
yet.
I would say as first and second level out of character, first and second level people,
It's above
we
you.
shouldn't be.
Of course not.
Yeah. So
But he
not.
has a pearl.
It's
He
a
said
phobia,
he got
man.
it
He
from a
doesn't
guy
like
that
being
used
caught
it
in the
for
dark.
that. The guy
Okay.
hawked it. He had bad times. So he does have a pearl that.
Mr. Brave Knight's a little afraid of the dark.
all right, brave Sir Mallory, right? Well, yeah. Again, the DM didn't send you my song apparently
I'm
that,
sorry.
that I wrote, but it was all
You have
about
to
me,
sing it for me.
basically. How I saved the day, basically with my.
He pulled the same
That's
shit.
him, spell.
He did the same thing.
Yeah, I did the sleep spell that first week and just pretty much took care of everything for you guys.
Right? Yeah, he claimed all the credit over there too.
But that was the first verse of the ballad.
Second verse.
Second verse was gonna. Second verse will be him.
Second verse, same as the
guess.
first.
A little bit louder, a little bit worse.
That's it.
All right, but yeah, basically, I would need if you want to contribute is what you're saying for having the
For the
ability,
pearl, of course.
Yeah, he contributed.
Here's all my money.
How
Take
much is
it.
the pearl?
100.
and I'll negotiate to try and get them down in price, and then beg for help from the others.
I already got
Okay.
a suit of armor out of this whole thing.
All right,
I'm
so
quite content.
So I'm gonna do a straight
got-
perception.
I
or
got
do you
5
wanna
gold
do
pieces I can
something?
donate.
Could be rent on. It's
No, you
something.
don't.
Go
all I
ahead,
got
roll.
left.
All right.
You got 38 gold pieces.
A 7
I
plus
used it.
7 plus 5 is 12. So
We'll give you 1d10 off.
1d10. All right. 6. So
Down to 94.
94.
Okay.
I've got.
Better than 100.
What's that?
Better than 100
Yeah.
What's the purpose of the pearl?
to identify.
It'll be allow us to identify stuff. I've got
magic items.
I've got 42 gold plus what you were
38,
offering.
38. It's like 80, isn't it?
So that's exactly 80.
I
And
got
so
5.
basically, if
I'll
anybody
give you
has
10.
14,
And that's
I'll give you
every
10.
time that spell's cast, right?
No,
All right.
it's
No, it's not consumed.
not
Okay.
consumed.
I just have to have it on me. So I'm at 90 now. Anybody else dip in 4 gold
I can
pieces?
cover up to 4.
All right.
There
So
you go.
if you guys want to have it be I owe you that, just write on your sheet I owe you money and I'll
He
pay it.
doesn't really owe you. That's
I'm saying
okay.
if people
Yeah.
want the money back, write down I owe you
Yeah,
money
that's fine.
and I'll pay it.
And I
all
say,
right.
don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
great. Thanks.
4 gold's no big deal.
But you
All
can
right.
only identify stuff that I want.
All right. You get first choice. All right,
Hey,
so
that's a score.
all right, so I'm down to 4 silver pieces, which is enough to put a roof over my head, I guess.
I got enough for dinner.
You know what?
You'll be able to eat and sleep tonight.
No. That's good. That's good. I'm,
Sure?
I'm good. I'll
I
hopefully.
gave you 38, right?
Yeah.
Well, I still got 1 gold left.
Yeah. So
I
we.
sandbagged you.
Yeah. So we're good. We're good.
Now,
So you
what
get a
about?
shiny pearl.
Now we need
And
to.
I put it in a special place that cannot be found.
Are you playing human ATM?
No.
The prison purse.
We need to make arrangements for a wagon, a driver, and
Yeah.
horses for that, and possibly mounts.
Some
for
people
us
have
if
2
we
balls. Others have 3.
Want to avoid a long walk for ourselves.
I would prefer it.
Now,
Whoever takes the wagon's going to have to mind the horses while we're busy.
right.
We have a drive.
The outside should be fairly fairly
Yeah.
secure though, because
And we probably need two
Sturges and
people
all that are
just
going.
in case one has to. They're going to get tired and they're going to need to take a dump.
You do find out. Langland comes up to you later, and he says that he is able to scratch together 2 horses. There's no carts available, but if you find a cart, you can help. If there's no horses, you can help deploy
Sure.
to bring it back.
Makes sense.
so we've got 2 horses.
And I found that there's one mercenary that I found that were willing to go.
What's he do?
She
Garter stuff.
Anna.
what's
She's an
this?
archer of good caliber.
She's not a victim,
She's an archer.
red shirt victim, if you know what I'm saying.
She's a future
No.
hostage.
No, she's capable. A capable.
capable, huh?
Yes.
All right. Sure, she can come along.
No, can't find anybody to drive the wagons.
Yeah,
Or-
John is doing that.
John's good. Okay, but you can't find any wagons.
No wagon. We got 2 horses with a wagon driver.
I presume if they're being stolen, that they must have wagons.
Well, the ones we found were destroyed.
Yeah, they were all in pieces, shattered inside
Unfortunate.
inside the mine.
I am now a jack of all trades, so I could possibly do some work.
Time is
Trying
an
to
issue.
repair stuff.
Time is an issue on that.
I'm just putting it out there.
I don't see the well. Have her meet us here at 6 a.m.
Tomorrow, sure. Her name's Anna.
Anna.
I have a letter. from
Anna the helper. Anna the merc.
A letter.
Where's the boobs?
There.
It's not anatomically correct.
All right, so we hitting the
Was it
road.
Anna Smith.
So you're gonna wait. You're going to spend the rest of the day here,
In
right?
the tavern.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going back to the tavern.
Yep.
So I think you find that
Um,
there's not much to do. You could go fishing, probably. That's about it.
well,
Or hunting if
at
you wanted
the
to.
general store, Rusty,
Yep.
does he have caltrops?
Oh, that's a good one.
There's
Well, all of our
They're
things
like
have ball
jacks.
bearings already, so it's essentially
They're like jacks.
no. He does not have any. Sorry.
Caltrops are like stepping on
Useful.
a field of those.
I understand what they are.
Yeah.
They're
Unpleasant.
Ball bearings will do something similar,
they'll dump you on your butt. But
which is essentially
caltrops are more interesting. Let's see.
They do
Oh, yeah.
damage and limit your speed.
Let's see if I can.
All right. So
I'm going to
it's,
sharpen my long sword in my room.
you
Have
know,
Henry make sure he polishes up that,
So they-
that
no-
plate, because
no-
when I give it back, it's going to be in better shape than I got it.
not a euphemism.
No,
Polishing your.
no, it's not a euphemism.
All right. Anybody want to do anything else? There's hunting and fishing. That's about all there is to do in the town.
I'll go hunting.
I'll go fishing with my rapier.
Langdon gives you. He actually gives you because it's actually a thing. It's in the PHP. You got a rod, some wire, and you get a lure. He gives you a fishing something. It's in the PHP, but you got a fishing
Fishing
ring.
pole,
So yes.
fishing
But-
thing,
Well, when I mean a thing, I mean it's like
fishing kit.
yeah.
Basically.
It's got the rod. It's got some line in it. It's got some lures and hooks. So yeah, if you want to
Fishing
spend,
tackle, 1 gold piece, 4 pounds.
see, he gives you that.
Put that on your sheet.
And lonesome goes
Fishing
for the-
tackle.
Yeah. So if you you want to roll me a survival, and we'll see how good you do. If you want to spend the day fishing, resting and fishing, that's a pretty
Survival?
peaceful day,
It
right?
is a nice quiet day.
So you have are you proficient in survival?
Mm-hmm.
Plus 2. No,
3.
Oh, Jesus.
no, you didn't catch anything.
You didn't catch
I got
nothing.
skunked. It's not about catching.
It's about the relaxation.
About
You need
the
to find a good
relaxation.
spot.
Drinking
Yeah.
a couple of beers.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you get all the bad rolls out of you before you get in the dungeon.
Yeah, no shit.
So, Pick said he wanted to do some hunting,
Yeah, I'll
right?
do some hunting.
So survival. What do you have to hunt with? You have a bow, right?
Nope, I'm gonna shoot daggers at them.
Wow, that'll increase the
So,
DC. So
is it nat nature or what?
it's survival.
All right, survival
Nature to
plus
find
2.
survival to hit 'em.
Nope.
9.
You never even get close enough to 1.
That's all right.
Sorry. Like I said, At least you don't lose your daggers.
All right.
All right, so he goes hunting, he goes fishing.
Yeah.
Didn't do much, but anybody
I
else?
decided I'm going to go do a little bow fishing.
All right, let's see if he has another fishing line.
Both.
Yes,
Okay.
he gives you one as well.
I'm going to be doing bow
The same
fishing.
thing. I don't know what that means, but you're fishing.
Fishing with a bow.
Oh, I thought
Mine
he
is
gave you a
actually
rod
attached.
you don't want the rod? Because he was going to give you a rod and reel setup.
I don't have the patience for that kind of fishing.
All right, well then roll
You're taking, not fishing.
survival.
I'm going out killing.
Hit me an AC. One roll, we're going to reduce it to one roll. Hit me an AC 15. You got it. You got a fish. One,
How big?
let's see, 2d4 pounds.
That's just, yeah.
7 pounds.
That's a
7
big
pounds.
fish.
That's a good
Carp.
size. That's a good size fish.
Got a carp. You can eat it.
I head back to the inn and say, "Can you fix this for us for dinner?"
Yeah. Can you clean it first? That would help.
Yeah, that we can do. You
All right.
got someplace I can do it? Yeah, I imagine they got someplace else
kitchen.
I can clean it, or the kitchen or whatever. But yeah.
All right, so I'm having a talk with Henry. Essentially, I'm going to ask, listen, describe the way the mine is. You may come, but it's dangerous, and
Around lunchtime, we go back to work.
it's dangerous, and the choice is yours. So
And I fit Henry for a red shirt.
no, I'd kill you first.
Why?
Star Trek red shirts?
Yeah.
That's the
Henry's
implication.
going
yeah.
down.
I'd kill me first.
Is that okay? Is there any place I can go pray for a while? That's what I
There's
do.
some nice, peaceful, quiet meadows in the woods.
That's
and-
what I do.
You need all the
Okay.
church and you can get.
If someone wants to spend money on carpenter's tools for 8 gold pieces, I think because of Jack of all trades, I might be able to use them. I think, maybe.
You can put a wagon together from the mine, scraps at the mine.
Yeah.
We'll make an attempt to
Sure.
cobble something together.
Because
if
when
there's
you
something broke.
guys can do like mending or something to kind
I
of
have-
mend
what's
stuff back together.
Jules' vehicle.
What?
I have
You
vehicle.
can
That
drive.
means
You
you know
can
how to
you can
use
drive a
them.
wagon.
What's his name? Moses says that you could borrow his tools
Okay.
for this expedition.
I will borrow carpenter tools. Borrow carpenter tools. Okay.
It's
I
got
mean,
some
just in
nails,
case,
too.
and no sense
Yeah.
getting out there and saying, "Geez, I wish I had a screwdriver." You know what I mean?
Damn, I needed a Phillips. All I got is a flathead.
Hey, everything looks like a
Oh,
Phillips.
that's easy. Pointing into the.
Push
I
down hard.
talked to Forebears
Yeah.
about. Don't necessarily need it for tomorrow, but could you craft me a stiletto type dagger instead of little thinner, or a lot thinner than a normal one, but about the same size?
Sure.
Mechanically, it's a standard dagger unless a specific situation arises.
Okay. So we'll just charge you the normal price, half up front.
Yeah. That's only a couple of bucks.
Okay.
I'll find the right price in a second.
All right. So let's say that you guys are doing your things and you get together sometime in the late afternoon, going into the evening. You guys return fishing, hunting, polishing.
Tossing
Praying.
your knob.
I didn't want to say it.
Go get George and invite him and Rena to join us for dinner so we can pick his brain.
It's a great idea.
Gotcha. And she does, when you go back, provide you with 2 more healing potions.
One quick question: did I see any bunny rabbits while I was out there on the trail?
You rolled your survival, man.
No, I mean I was assuming that was for killing
Like a
and
deer.
dressing it. Okay.
Roll me another survival.
All right. Well, the intention being, you were saying it was too hard to hunt with a dagger. I can mock animals to death.
That's, oh my god. You don't have to speak. You don't
You
have to.
silly little rabbit.
I need
Tricks
to
are
hear
for
this
kids.
happen. I need,
Tricks are for kids.
I need to go hunting with him
Oh my
one
God.
time.
18 plus
You
whatever.
do come across a hare.
You vixen. you don't know the half of what you should
Oh
know,
my god.
and he dies of mockery.
Does it do that automatically?
No, it's a 1d4, I think.
Do I have to roll? I get a save, right?
Actually, yeah, let me pull it up. Vicious mockery.
And they don't have to be able to speak your language.
You unleash a string of insults, blah, and I just did. I told you what I said.
Rabbit.
With subtle enchantments at a creature you can see within range of 60 feet. If the target can hear you, though it need not understand you, it must succeed a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage on the next attack roll.
Failed.
All right. So 1d4, and then you pick a HP in your mind.
Yeah, just don't roll a 1.
All right, 2.
You got yourself a rabbit.
I got a little rabbit.
Died
Oh,
of insults.
I mocked it to death. All right.
Oh yeah, and it's just bled out of the eyes.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the ears.
It's unwounded essentially. I just bring it. Just
Unspoiled.
bring it in
Wounded
unspoiled.
its pride to death.
I go to the end and say, "Can you cook this up for me?" I appreciate it.
Master.
Throw some coppers.
He'll be the butt of jokes in Rabbit Kingdom for the rest of
It's
the
up to you guys.
time for eternity.
Oh, definitely. So how did you die?
Just so you can have
That's
your-
mock-
Guy yelled at me.
'cause you have three
I'm so
He
embarrassed.
was very mean.
I literally died of
I'd rather
embarrassment.
take the room
He was
and kind
mean.
of just leave and not be walking.
Yeah, he bullied me.
All right, I thought that'd be funny.
It was.
All right.
All right, so eventually it's evening time. You get the fish and the rabbit cooked up, along with some bread and some ale,
Well, that's fine. I can put it in the bag.
and you're joined by Rena and George
Mm-hmm.
Do I
and
chance-
John.
So the mess we have to-
By any chance, have any fresh, reasonably fresh fruit around?
Fresh what?
Fruit.
Fruit.
Apples.
No, okay, so the time of year it is, we started off at basically the same thing. So, but we
Fall.
It's just at the very
Fall's harvest
beginning
time,
of
man.
fall.
This is the harvest time, though.
What mountain?
Yes, there are some apples.
Yeah. Want to have one?
You wanted an apple, and here it is. She has some apples. Brings a bowl full of apples out. And you got George there, and you got
Take an
John
apple,
there.
hand it to Henry, save this for later.
Rena, and Rena, since she was invited, she comes there with you, and so does Langland. Hangs out with you guys again, and just listening and maybe offering helpful suggestions here and there.
Ask George and John.
Probably trying to keep an eye on what
Tell
he
us
thinks
what
you
they-
guys are going to do.
They can about the mine, and once they start going telling us things, we ask them questions based on what they've told us. We ask them how many
Is there a back entrance to the mine?
non-goblin miners
How
are
many
there.
levels are there? The
Yeah.
specifics.
Well, I
Dwarves,
guess we
elven,
should just
human, etc.
role play it out here. So you talk to. So okay, so he's out. He's relatively calm, but a little shaken.
Is his memory bad? If you're rolling for him,
Yes and no.
I am going to be rolling for him.
I'll give him bardic inspiration of a d6 to help him with his memory.
Okay. So we're gonna probably just a bunch of persuasion rolls to see at certain points, but he only remembers one way in and out. It's that shaft you guys went down.
All right.
What
And-
can you tell us about the layout because we didn't get past the carts where the carts were crashed up? What can you tell us about the layout of the mine beyond there?
So I think what it is just a series of. It was obviously a mine, so I think all the levels look almost the same, pretty much.
How many levels are there?
I think there's 4.
4.
I like
But the last one I remember was blocked. They didn't want to go down there.
3 levels plus 1 accessible.
Yeah. So you guys have already been on 1 and 2.
Okay. Okay, on a
And, like I said, there were some humans and there were some other goblins being forced
is
to
there
mine.
any races other than humans and goblins?
No, not that I can tell. But strangely, the goblins seem to hold up better than the humans. In the mining, the humans
that's
gave up, I guess.
Humans are
goblins
fragile.
are used to dark, damp
Yeah, when
places.
you get on each of the, you said each of the 3 levels you knew of, since you can't figure out know at the end of the 4th, it's blocked. Were they laid out, you said they were laid out pretty much the same?
Probably are.
How were they laid out? Or the ones you know about?
Like, a central hallway with some mining passages off to the sides,
Okay.
like a tree almost.
How many passages typically? Figuring they're in pairs, left and right, left and right, left and right.
Probably like 4 or 6 or something.
Pair. Okay, pairs are total,
Pairs.
so 8 to 12 rooms on each level.
Maybe less than that. I don't know. Obviously, I didn't see all the rooms.
Yeah. Okay.
But most of them are just empty. 'Cause they were.
Did you see any of
They mined
the
out.
these goblins that looked like they were bigger than the rest of them, running the place?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
More than
There
one.
was a few. There was a one that was running the
There's 13
The miners.
You got a name for this one?
13-year-old care how lives have been lived.
Yeah, what are some?
just some stuff in Goblin that I couldn't
You're lucky
under,
you destroyed
that I
the
couldn't
house.
understand.
Didn't get any names or anything that you recognized.
I don't.
And I am assuming John's close enough that he can jump in when something strikes his fancy. Because we're basically around one big table.
Yeah. He said really when they were talking their Goblin stuff, it was just grunts and nothing that we remember.
Well, we'll be leaving at about 6 a.m. So if anything else comes to mind, catch us before we go. Unless you have any
You
other
definitely
questions.
have to bring your light. There's no light. Everybody sees in the dark.
I know.
Because it was very hard for us.
I like to go back to the Rusty Pick after we done. Like I just get up and go to the Rusty Pick.
Where are you going?
I want to go check and see if they have any crossbows.
Why don't you swing by that apothecary and see if those potions are done for
You
us
already
too?
got those.
No,
She's at the
Brenda's
table
right
with you.
in front of us.
Oh, I'm sorry. They're-
We'll have to retcon a little bit. You wanted to look for a crossbow?
She probably brought him.
The forebear has a crossbow. Or actually, he has a light crossbow and a heavy crossbow. Is those the two that there are? Well, there's also a hand. Doesn't have a hand, but he has
Those are kind of fun.
light and heavy.
I believe I can use a heavy crossbow. I think.
I think
You know
it
what-
is a
What
simple
your class is
weapon.
around?
No.
Cleric.
Cleric, which
Tempest cleric.
that should be pretty full.
It's a simple weapon, I think.
No, heavy
Crossbow.
crossbow.
I think they're simple weapons.
Oh yeah, they're definitely simple.
And I think they're all just
Heavy,
one.
heavy is martial.
Oh,
Light is simple.
you have to look the light.
Hang on a second.
You may have martial abilities. Maybe
Yeah.
it depends on the class.
Yeah. That's why I was asking which domain.
Yeah, I'm weapon for proficiency with simple and martial weapons.
Okay, so you can use a heavy.
Yeah, you can use a
All
heavy.
right, so I like to buy a heavy crossbow +5. If he has
Plus
that.
5. What does that mean?
No.
It's really
Well,
nice.
well, you said he makes nice
He
weapons.
makes nice.
I didn't know if he
solid-
had a +5 weapon hanging out there.
Yeah.
He could charge plus 5
What
gold
about that
for
one
it.
on the wall?
Yeah, that says +5. Oh, is that +3? I'll take it if you have a heavy crossbow.
He does.
And
I
then you
rolled
need
for it.
bolts and quivers.
Yep.
I know. That's how I'm getting to that.
He has it. He has.
All right, give me
Quiver and bolts
price.
for that
Give me
too.
price, and
We start from the book price.
Standard price on it is 50.
Wow.
okay.
1d10 piercing. 18 pounds.
Wow.
With a light crossbow is cheaper, right?
Way
Yeah.
cheaper, I'm sure.
Cheaper's lights 25, 1d8, and
Still
5
not
pounds.
cheap at all.
So it's a D8 instead of a D10.
And it weighs about a third as much.
Okay, maybe I'll go with the light crossbow.
Encumbrance.
Yeah, I'll go with the light crossbow. I mean, I don't care if I move slow.
Range on that's 80-20.
All right.
So page 149.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to ask you how much. And I need a
Um,
quiver of arrows. A quiver
Bolts.
Bolts.
of bolts. Arrows, bolts.
crossbow heavy, crossbow hand.
Lights up and simple.
And
Simple.
I like a +3
At
on
the top
that.
of the page.
140.
Javelin, light hammer, mace, course.
Second section.
148.
There we go. Okay. 25 gold is what the price is. And the bolts are
Bolts are 1 gold for at a pound and a half for 20.
Yep.
Comparable to arrows.
Yeah, give me 40 bolts maybe, and the light crossbow.
You can
How
afford
much?
that? 25 is for the crossbow.
Yeah,
And
Plus,
that'd be 2 for the 40 bolts.
two more gold.
Yeah.
yep.
Okay. Oh yeah, I can do that easily
All right, there you go.
because I have 31 gold now.
Oh, okay.
So I'd be that'd be 28 gold total.
27.
27.
So there would be 4 gold left. So that's fine. I can live with that.
Yep, it's a very nice crossbow and very well. Everything's well made here. It's no crap.
Okay.
You know you're getting something good.
So let me put that on my sheet of death. And crossbows are simple, I believe.
It's a simple weapon.
Oh, no, it's on my shoulder.
So we'll retcon you right back to the table. So you guys have
I have to go out.
talked, I guess, made your plans. You're going to meet up early in the morning.
Probably forget the stats for.
Crossbow, right there it is.
Sure they have.
Okay, and
Motion
then
made.
we got
Stats for.
40 arrows.
Warrior.
40 bolts.
They have like
Oh, by the way, what's your name, sir?
this guy's forebear.
Oh, that's his name, Forebear?
Yep.
Listen, Forebear, we're heading to that mine, abandoned mine.
Yeah.
If you need anything, let me know. Maybe I could bring some stuff back for you.
All right. Well,
'Cause
that's a
I-
silver mine, so like.
It is silver, yes.
Yeah.
And in fact, I would like you to make me, if possible, a silver suit of plate armor.
Silver suit of plate armor.
Yes.
Silvered, maybe. Because it would be too weak if it was just.
Yeah, not silver. It'd be soft.
Or silver plated or whatever.
Just for it would be get tarnished really easy. You know that, right? 'Cause would that gain you?
Werewolf hunting.
Does it keep vampires? And maybe on
I don't
the
know anything
greaves-
about vampires.
I know you don't, so let me educate you. On the greaves, I would like silver spikes hanging out of them. Okay?
I can make you anything you
I
want. If
figured
you have
that.
the money, I can make
But I'm going to give you the actual
design.
components.
Okay,
All right?
that'll help.
Okay. Perfect.
I can make it. Now,
I would need that to be a +3. Super
I don't know what
armor.
+3 means.
It means it's magical.
Well, I don't do that.
I thought you did. I thought you
I'm just I'm not a magic person. I'm a
are you not
I'm
forced?
a craftsman.
Well, can't you get it imbued in magic?
No, there's no people of those
Well,
talents.
what if
in
I got
town.
the silver magical? Can you do it then? Is that how it works?
I
Doesn't
don't
work
think
that
so.
How does it work? How does +3
The-
equipment work?
Well, for one thing, it's obscenely expensive.
Besides from that, money's no
But
object.
you have, when you silver a weapon, which is typically a weapon like a sword or ammo,
Right.
you blend the silver in. You make a silver alloy.
Right.
Okay, and it's used to do damage. I've not heard of it being used as either a shield or armor.
But how do you get it magical?
Has
Well-
to be imbued.
Silvering and magical are different.
Right.
Okay, you can have a non-magical silvered weapon.
Okay. If you want
It's
that
100
silver,
gold, I think, right?
if you want that
Yeah.
silvered weapon magical, how does that work?
Then you have to get a spellcaster to work with the smith as it's being forged, and it's
Yeah.
not just a good ironsmith. It takes an extra high quality work for the magical powers.
Well, he
That-
could do it here, right? Forebear.
There's
Is that-
nobody here that can add the magical.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So if
And it
we-
has to be done at the same time.
Okay, that's my
He
question.
may not be a good enough smith to be able to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we seem to be obsessed on creating magic items at this point. Shouldn't we
Just
go out and
asking a
find some?
question. I'm just asking a
The
question.
silver is a
I'm
is
in
a good
character,
thing in
just
the
asking
right
a question.
situation, but we aren't dealing with undead here.
All right.
Besides,
that's-
silver is typically for lycanthrope.
You guys heard my story last night around the table.
Yeah.
I just asked you to
Silver is
remember that.
nothing to do with.
Undead.
My
weapons-
understanding is, listen, I'm a man of the church.
Vampire-
Silver, the silver doesn't affect vampires.
Yeah, it could.
Are you willing to die to learn that lesson?
It does. How do you know? You know nothing about vampires, you know?
A little bit about a lot of things.
And a whole
All
lot
right,
about nothing.
I'm ready to go when you guys
But
are.
when you adding the magical
Yeah,
capabilities
okay, I got it.
is
I've seen that done before, and the caster has to work with the smith.
Okay.
it's
And he
impressive.
casts, and then the smith hammers this, and he casts again.
Just
and
an FYI,
it
though,
takes
guys,
time.
I was just because I was just at the Smith myself, me and him, and talking. So we're trying to get this information from him. That's all. I was trying to play a little role play in here.
How about you're not there?
Well, you guys weren't there, but I figured
You
you guys were
should've
doing
said
so
so.
good at it. I
Yeah.
figured let me go.
Yeah, and he said he could add like a silver
I
to
was
a
done,
weapon, but
that's fine.
or
Okay,
some,
good enough.
you were just thought experimenting.
You're not any spellcaster with that kind of capability isn't going to be on in a hick town like this.
That's fine. I was just asking him. That's all.
Then they may not. They either going to be having their own place or they're going to be on palace.
I got it.
Before we go into battle, did you already have a plan for the Song of Rage? Because if not, I have one.
Oh, you have one? Sure.
It'd
Spill
be
it.
once per long or short rest. I would think once per long rest to make
Yeah.
it rare. It'd be a 10-minute ritual, which means you'd have to know in advance that you're going into battle and spend time ramping people up. I think it'd have to be by choice. You know, people have to buy in on their choice because there should be a negative of no concentration being allowed. A rage for barbarian is no concentration, so I thought
Correct.
that'd be
That
good to
applies
bring
for
over.
everybody.
Normally, the rage in barbarians affects strength, advantage checks and stuff, and I figured that would be a bad idea, and just add the barbarian damage based on the caster level. So up till 9th level would be +2 to everybody's damage, regardless of dex or strength, which would be different than the barbarian because the barbarian's only strength. It's up to you.
And
I
then
thought
what-
it'd make it easier.
What about the resistance to damage?
Resistance to damage, instead of doing resistance to damage, I was going to suggest charisma's bonus of hit points, which would be +3 based on my current, but it could be up to +5, I think, because of 20 charisma, which would keep it within reason.
Okay.
But that would be just something to start off with, and you can modify it however you want.
I would suggest a minor modification instead of only once per day. Proficiency -1. So you start out at once per day, and when your proficiency goes to 3, you can do it twice a day, and so on. Otherwise, if you could once per day
another
at 20,
mechanic though that I don't want to deal with because now you have to
You have to remember it.
that minus this.
And like compared to the Song of Rest, which is during a short rest, so it'd be based on short rest. They just get a hit die based on your level, and then I thought this would be. It should be usable every day, but not like usable every combat. Like you know how people trying to manufacture short rest between every single combat.
Yeah.
It would start adding up to being complicated,
So I
as
do-
opposed to saving it for the one important battle of the
Yeah.
day.
So I'd say once per long rest. And how long would it last?
I think 10 minutes or less, probably.
Right.
how many people would it affect?
It would affect anybody within hearing up to something similar.
Maybe it's up to like your bard level or something,
That could be.
because that would scale nicely
Yep.
So 2 people within 30 feet, or
for now.
And just to see how it feels.
And they get the barbarian +2 to damage. And how about the hit points gain would be your proficiency plus your charisma?
That would make it scale higher, faster. So yeah, that'd be possible as well.
Because that's still way weaker than resistance on damage.
Yeah, yeah.
So let's go with that for now.
And it'd be something. It'd be like this magical temporary hit points are
Yeah.
being thrown away instead of like just specific damage type.
Maybe if you get a high enough level, you'll go to a normal resistance to damage.
All right, but regardless, it was just something to get started today. We can talk more
All right.
offline if you want.
Yeah, we could use that today if you like.
All right, so
Well,
charisma
I mean,
bonus plus proficiency.
Proficiency.
So in that case, it would be
probably 5.
probably 5. Yep,
So 5 temporary hit points is nice. Plus 2 damage is nice.
And then that would level up over time. And then I was thinking for sure the no concentration because you wouldn't want spellcasters who need to use concentration spells, or have that be the reason to break it.
You
know?
probably wouldn't want them to be raged. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd want
But they
rage.
could be as long as they didn't use concentration spells. Is what I'm thinking. But regardless, just something to throw out there.
All right. So let's say that the evening wears on. You guys are well fed and watered, and you have rooms for one more night for free. And anything else?
Yeah,
before you go to
divine
bed?
sense.
Let's roll.
3 times. How busy is tavern now at night?
You do see some more commoners come in
Do I
to see you guys because you have a notoriety here.
do I notice any?
Roll me
light
perception.
marks? Okay, I have a passive perception 3,000.
Okay, Sean.
6 plus 3 is 9.
Okay. You don't see any vampires.
I don't see any celestial fiends or undeads.
No.
If there was an undead here, I would have just seen it.
Oh,
Now,
Unless it was behind 1 inch of.
Now, if
unless it was
he's
around the corner.
looking for
Cardboard.
celestial, I'm a celestial warlock. Is that going to do anything?
what?
He's not a
That's
celestial.
but that's not an actual race, right?
Correct.
Okay, so
Right, it's a class. So
no.
I wasn't sure because it
I know what
goes
you're
in
saying.
a weird space.
It does.
It does. I'm just fucking with the GM.
He just doesn't like that that ability was nerfed
It's
severely.
a death, man.
I can see why, though. Like you said, it's a plot win button. You don't want that.
So I go to
All right,
bed.
so you guys ready to go to bed?
Yep.
All right. You guys go to bed. Let's see if something happens. You're all robbed.
I lock my door.
All right. The night goes uneventfully. The rooster crows, and it's still dark out. Rooster crows.
Get up. Henry helps me on with my armor. Come on, let's go get breakfast. Get on with it. You stay in the back no matter what.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go with you for that. You know what I'm saying? For what he does. You should probably get him on like a little ledge.
Good.
Oh, you do have a little ledge. Oh, okay.
He's not engaging, ever.
So
Yes,
you
he
just
is.
have him take the
Yes,
dodge
he is
action all the
engaged.
time.
If
That's
it's
exactly
personal
it.
defense, you get him a better engage.
Engage him. God damn it.
Is he's
It's
without
another
armor.
mouth to feed.
Without armor. He's just a retainer.
We're gonna put.
He's got probably got a dagger.
He holds
type
it.
stuff. It's like everybody's got a dagger type thing. I mean, it's a tool.
He
I
has
wasn't
nothing.
expecting him to have any
He
weapons.
has
He's
nothing.
not.
No.
He's not supposed
Well,
to be fighting.
a dagger's
Oh,
a
come
tool. Anyway, so everybody's
He's a squire. Okay.
pretty
That's,
much everybody's going to carry a dagger.
Bias.
It's like
It's up to Darren. That's up to Darren.
He should have a dagger.
All right. So I didn't have a character sheet made up for him, but okay.
So this.
That's our new
tall-
Anna.
Yep, Anna. You see someone waiting for you outside like this, a very
Regal sort of
Stern.
stern, like a very tall. She's like over
Human?
6 foot tall.
Human.
Human woman. She's pressed sports bra.
All right. Don't make me worry about you. So let's go.
I'm here.
The
She
fuck?
has a Norse accent, whatever that would be. I don't know.
I don't care. Just don't give
I
a
can-
shit. I throw my shield in the wagon. I'm assuming we have a wagon. He's supposed to be out there with a wagon and a
No.
horse.
No, we have
We
no
have
way.
No freaking wagon.
Remember?
We
You
got two
mentioned that
horses.
yesterday.
You throw your shield on the ground.
Yeah,
You
you
shut
should. Your
up.
shield
And you
just
get
got
stuck
dirty.
in the mud.
No,
You can't take it
I
with
don't
you.
are
Or we
they,
just throw packs on the
Have you
horses.
seen my shield?
Yep, they're all horses.
Have you seen the mud?
are they riding
My
horses or
shield.
pack horses?
It's drying up. Huh?
Are they riding horses or pack horses?
It's an old
whatever's-
rugged piece of
Whatever
shit.
the type is
No,
to
it
pull
looks
wagons.
I made that.
Nice.
Actually draft
I made it on
horses?
purpose. It's
That
supposed
way
to be
you
an
could
old
put
rusty fucking
packs
shield,
on
man.
the
That's
front.
all it is.
Perfect.
And that would
Perfect.
carry.
You,
for
I'm
nothing.
going to say for the
Yeah,
purpose of this
yeah.
that you have saddlebags provided. So
So
you have
they're-
2 draft horses with saddlebags.
Saddlebags, and they
So they can
have
carry most of
I'm in
everything
front.
that's-
I don't care who's walking.
everything that's not weapons or healing potions or
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
I take one of the horses. Get on.
What?
It's a draft horse.
Give a shit.
Yeah, he can ride a
Well,
draft
you
horse.
guys are all.
I'm like 900 pounds.
A draft horse could carry that.
Huh? The
Draft
draft horses are big horses.
Yeah,
They're made for
they're
pulling plows,
Clydesdales.
man.
They're
Clydesdales.
Clydesdales.
Yeah, wagons, plows, no matter what. You
Well, I'm
know?
saying to you, 6'5"
They're
guys
workhorses.
in the old days
Of course.
would drive. That's what they would ride.
Yeah.
Now I rode a Maserati back in those days. That's
It does 185.
Yeah.
You lost your license, now you don't drive.
Yes.
Right. Okay, so you guys have a quick breakfast.
Yep. Get on the road.
Get on the road.
You know right where we're going.
Head north along the road.
Camp at the exact same spot as last time.
Carry weight of a draft horse is 540.
Yeah.
Their speed is 40.
You guys don't have a ton of extra baggage anyway.
No, we don't. We just got people.
Well,
They've got
a lot of us have 2 starter bags.
I got
basically.
full plates.
I've got 2
I wanna
backpacks now
ride.
because of the new backpack.
I don't want to be
So I'll
beat.
throw them on the horses.
Yep.
they'll just have the stuff we wouldn't.
Yeah, and you still
expect
had
to be-
stuff from last time, like you had a sledge, which came in handy. A pick.
Yeah, sledge and a pick.
Yep. Which came in handy.
Actually, 1 sledge, 2 picks. And that's the sort of stuff that's going to go with. Okay.
Throw the carpenter tools on there as well, of course.
Oh, there we go. Got some horse
We
noises.
do have a silver dagger. We'll let the cleric have that.
He seems to be hung up on silvered.
Silver and magical weapon. Yeah. It's a little bit of a phobia.
We all have our things, you know.
You don't like the dark. He doesn't like vampires.
I'm not afraid of vampire. I don't like them, but I'm afraid of them.
I'm definitely buying a cow next time I have enough money.
We got
A cow?
Yeah, put the backpack on the cow.
part of what Langdon
Have some
gave
milk
us.
every morning.
Silver dagger we
I was
gave
going to say a
you.
mule, but that wouldn't work for milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, have a nice breakfast every morning.
A cow and a chicken.
Yeah, you bring some chickens
Technically,
with you.
milk of female mule.
Maybe the chicken could ride the cow.
Yeah, put it in a cage. We'll work on that. That's off topic. I apologize.
I think that's a grand idea.
Yeah. I'm not sure if they lay eggs. though,
As
if
we're
it's
walking
on the
out, I'm
choice.
like, boy, we really should have got a cow. You know, these horses.
That's
are
a great
doing nothing
idea. You
for
can't milk them.
Well, they're cheap. They're cheap. They're only 10 gold pieces.
Oh.
Do they have oxen?
There's no.
I got
cows.
teats. Can you milk me, fucker?
Do they have oxen?
There is
the same
oxen.
as the
Yep.
saffron. Yeah.
Oxen is 1 ox is 15 gold pieces.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's right here. Is what I'm talking
We're going to
about.
be a farm simulator.
Apparently, we got the whole Sims coming with
Farmville.
us.
Farmville. Yep.
Yeah, I was just
Okay,
thinking the Knox makes a
First
pretty good draft.
day. So no rain, no encounters. Boring. So you get to your same campsite.
Yay!
Which is, is that the one at the mine or at the river?
It's at the river,
Okay.
close to where you cross the river. So you have a beautiful day.
Now, didn't we leave the wagon here last time?
Nope.
No, we made a wagon and walked it back with us.
Oh, that's right. We did leave it there. You're right.
You had a half-ass
We had
wagon,
a
that's right.
janky wagon that we
Yeah,
built.
one axle.
One axle, 2 wheels, and
Yeah.
some kludge.
Sounds
So
more like a cart.
So we'll maybe
Glide
kind
in the cart.
of wire it up back behind one of the horses. They can pull it. Yeah, we were pulling the bodies.
The other one. Yeah, you were.
And the prisoners, the previous prisoners were riding on it too.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay,
So, yeah.
so we're gonna do
The
what?
hoopty wagon.
Who's gonna be on what watch tonight?
I'll watch.
My inclination
take
is
first.
first or last. I just not
Okay.
a big fan of the mid.
I need
Here,
somebody to stay up with
Light.
me with the light.
I'll stay up with him, and I'll cast light on his shield, and I'll cast on mine.
All right.
Okay, it lasts 1 hour.
Every hour.
Yep, I'll do mid watch with somebody and do the same thing.
All right,
with
first
light.
watch. Give me some perceptions.
11.
You're dazzled by blinded by the light.
19.
I was gonna say we're probably attracting attention more than.
That's all right, 19.
I don't
You
care.
see
I like,
nothing untowards.
I like a nice lit camp.
So you guys, your watch finishes uneventfully.
All right. Hey, wait, Henry, help me get the armor off. I can't sleep in this.
I wake up the bard,
All right.
and
Yeah, I'll get up.
All right, your watch.
Give me some shut eye.
So you do have a campfire, right?
Well, I was
You
gonna
have
say
a
we
campfire.
Yeah.
can use the campfire instead of light, and I can turn the light on if we need it. What do you think there? Instead of leaving it on, so it'll just be campfire light.
It's a nice night too. It's
Bright moonlight.
well, I'm just saying that it's not raining. You're not wet and miserable like last time.
Humidity's pretty low.
Yeah, and you're in. It's like
the
think of
wind's
like
5
Pennsylvania or
miles
something.
down northeast.
You
It's
know,
about 50 degrees then.
yeah. So it is getting chilly at night,
Look.
but you guys are.
Easy enough to be comfortable in a blanket.
Oh yeah. That's
No
where I
wind.
wish I was right now in real life. It's too hot here. So
You're still, because that's blocking.
no, I mean in Florida, not right
Oh.
now in the room.
No,
Sorry.
what? In here, it's not too bad today.
It's not too bad.
It's
No.
really
It's a little cold for me.
Cold.
It is.
Is it really?
Okay, so what were the rolls?
Are we rolling?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
He already rolled. I think he rolled pretty good.
I rolled a 15.
Wow, you need a new die.
Yeah, this is.
That one needs to go in the band box. or
Yeah,
whatever.
I don't do that stuff, but this is a 9 for sure.
15.
Okay. It's uneventful.
That's the way I like it.
You're nothing happens to freak you out. Thing happens weird. It's just a nice, peaceful night. So your watch ends.
Going back 9-9.
And I'm on
Turn up the
watch.
next guys.
The dark, and
So
it's
just
me
you?
with, and I have dark vision, so I don't.
Oh, and Anna, she'll do the last watch with you.
Okay,
So
that's what we got on.
and she's very stern. She doesn't. She's. You can tell that she's got some like Swedish type of blood if there was a Sweden, but her hair is like a dirty blonde. She's got blue eyes.
Basic Norse.
Tall, but she's very stern, very. She doesn't talk much.
Stoic almost.
Stoic. Yeah. So you don't really get much out of her. She just talks. She's very businesslike. She's never like let down her guard, or she's never laughed yet. Or she's very stoic and very business. So in a lot of ways, that could be refreshing, right? So, but anyway, did you roll?
So perception, or just straight roll.
Perception.
13.
All right, near the end of your watch, nothing happens. The sun starts to come up.
Okay, at that point, I just walk around to people and just tap them gently on the shoulder. But
So you
until
guys,
they and get harder and harder until they wake up.
yep, so you guys wake up. The sun is rising. Campfire is almost burned out now.
We can kill it or crank it up easily, either way.
Did you
All
cook
right. How about
breakfast?
some breakfast?
You have a
Yeah.
couple hunks of bread that you took from there, but otherwise it's up to whatever you have.
Bread and cheese and jerky.
Yeah, we got a campfire going.
And fish.
It's
Did
still-
someone have fish?
I got bugs and worms.
Well, we'll save
No,
that for
the
later.
kit comes with a lure. Believe it or not, there's a lure.
Oh, then I went fishing again. Give me some food.
You want to go fishing? You could. How long are you going to spend? Like an hour or something?
Till I get enough to feed everybody.
Well, then what if it's all day? You don't want to do that.
2 hours.
2 hours. So like,
Pre-dawn fishing.
go for it. Roll me a survival. That's better.
10, 12.
I'll look for any squirrels that haven't been wandering by the camp so I can
Well.
knock them to death.
Roll me a d6.
Oh shit! It was a possum.
Two 2-pounders.
I got a greasy old possum now.
Everybody
comes
can have
back
a couple
to-
bites.
2 like river trout.
Any rabbits or squirrels wandering
gonna
around?
mock 'em to
Unless you
death.
hunt.
I'm not even going to look. I'm going to barely look. How about passive perception? Nope. 4 plus 5 is 9.
You have a reputation.
They hide.
Yeah. So yeah, a couple hours. while
Yeah,
you guys
word
are just
spread
getting
from the
up.
city all the way out to the
Fish
deck.
tremble at the sound of my name.
Yeah, my buddy Butch, he just died one day. We're
I
getting
said,
yelled
watch
at.
somebody went. just
So you
like
do
this.
have two fish. that
Thank
you
you.
can fry up for breakfast.
Making breakfast. All right.
So you guys,
We all save a ration apiece.
yeah. So you guys, maybe if you just slow down your armor put on, and
Yep.
you had a kind of a leisurely morning, so
So I get dressed, ready to go.
you guys are ready to go.
Yep.
And we head north, or whichever direction.
All
it
right.
is.
So you head north for like a couple hours, and then you see the spot where there are two sets of stones that have been there for a long time that mark the end of where it is on this side of the river.
Also, out of character, I was just curious. For anybody that's interested in looking how they are doing crafting of magic items, it's on page 128
Of
of the Xanthar's book.
okay.
But it's very expensive. Just as a FYI.
All right. So you're standing there next to the river.
I thought we camped at the river.
No, you camped alongside the river, and the road continued along the river.
Oh, okay.
And now, though, you're at the spot
Go into the mine.
where you're supposed to ford the river now.
Oh,
To
getting
continue.
across the river.
Yes.
Okay.
We need a little green screen right behind the characters, I think, next.
I know.
We got a forest scene for behind them. I'll give you a forest one for that.
So you're in like wooded hills,
Okay, where is the specks on the creek?
huh?
Where's the specks on the
It's
creek?
only
side
about a
of the
couple of feet deep, but it's
Yeah,
kind of wide.
it's a pretty much a fording area, but I'm still going to have you roll an athletics check.
All right.
Can we get some
Meeting.
advantage with like tying rope
You can.
and
It's
all
not
this stuff?
particularly dangerous. Anna just walks right over, and no problem with her. It's an easy DC, so just roll me an easy DC
18.
to avoid embarrassment.
12 plus whatever you're adding.
Why did you roll
There you
2
go.
dice?
Advantage for roping up.
Oh, okay. You easily make it across, everybody.
All right.
Athletics check, 5
With the
DC.
roping.
And I'll cast,
6.
As long as you're not negative, you're fine.
It slips
There's
little
a
bit.
couple slippery spots.
My other one was a 4.
That one you would have at least taken a
The
spill.
rocks are a little slippery.
11 plus 4 is
Not a
15.
problem. You make it across easily. Everybody else? Did we get everybody's?
that roll across.
So it's an easy athletics check.
17?
Yeah. He deftly jumps from rock to rock. He barely gets his feet wet. Somehow, he barely gets his feet wet.
Because I'm good like that.
You're cool like that.
He likes
All
to
right.
order. How about you? Did you do all right?
Yeah, I did an 18.
Oh, roll for
For Henry?
10. He
12.
makes it across too. He follows the way you went,
He grabs me by the...
and the horse will just
I was leading the horse
flip
anyways.
plop across there. No
Yeah.
problem.
They wouldn't have the problem because of the weight on the.
No, they don't care.
Yep. All right.
So
You got a
they
little invigorated from
They
the
got 4
chilly
feet.
river.
They don't fall often.
Okay, so the now it kind of continues in the same direction it was going. So you,
Lean down, wipe my face off.
Yeah.
Let it cool off a little bit.
yeah, it's very nice. Close to the source of the river, you're getting closer, and it's very nice and clean water, clear, very wholesome. It's like a Coors Light commercial.
I'll let the horse stop and drink.
It's like a Coors
I
Light
don't care if
commercial.
they're citing the old man Coors died yesterday.
Oh, he
Uh-huh.
did?
Yep, I saw that.
I did not know that.
84, I think it was.
Wow.
I
But it's like one of those commercials.
drank a lot of his beer when I was in the military, man. Stationed in Denver, they had a vending machine right there in the building, in the barracks. Yeah,
Yep.
you could go downstairs and buy a beer.
All right, so the trail continues on this side of the river. It's pretty much misused. You can actually even still see in spots the tracks that you made on the way back. And the hills are starting to come closer, the bigger hills.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time it's starting to be about 4 o'clock, you can think you see the actual hill.
Oh, we're gonna get
Where it
started
is.
now.
So let's say it's after 4 now, and now you see the hill probably more than a quarter, maybe a half a mile
that's not
away.
far. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'd stop and inform the. What is George?
No. George and John.
John is the one who rides the.
John.
Yeah.
John's the horse.
I
the
think
horses.
he knows. He would know exactly where.
Yeah. He shudders at the look of it. You can tell he's not exactly happy to be here, but he's.
All right, we don't have a way
stepping
for
up.
him to contact us if there's a problem out here, but so he's kind of on his own. So he has to be aware of that. There's nothing much we can do about that unless he want to come with us. But somebody's got to watch
You
the
want
horses.
Anna to watch? She could watch him, and she could help watch Henry too. They all want to wait
It's not a
outside,
bad idea.
so she's
Why not
offers.
just have John and Henry stay out there and bring Anna in, because we're gonna need all the fighting power we can
Do
get.
what now?
I think it would be wiser
It's
to
up to
have
you
Anna
guys.
come in and leave John and Henry out there. It's a little riskier, but
John's not a fighter though. He can't defend himself.
John is kind of
He's just a peasant.
like a commoner. Yeah,
Yeah.
he doesn't really seem to have much.
And Henry
skills.
has no fighting skills.
What we do is
Anna seems like a.
I say we
competent
leave the
foeman.
horses here and bring them in with us. They just don't engage.
I say put Henry in the front of the friggin' line.
I will kill you, sir.
If he gets taken out,
You listen to me, you son of a bitch. I'm telling you the truth right now.
Is
One
it-
more fucking line like that out of you,
Is
and I'll
this-
knock you on your ass.
you see this? This is very hostile.
Such violence.
Yeah, very hostile.
Welcome to the violence
I'm a man
channel.
of the cloth, sir.
And start acting like it.
I did.
Putting
Okay.
the child and the woman in the front.
How's he
What
a
is
child?
wrong with you?
What?
He's 14.
Oh well, I mean, when I was 14, I was.
You were what? You were what? You were getting your butt wiped by your mama.
You're
That's
still
what you
sucking
were
on your
doing.
mama's boobies.
That's besides the point, sir. That's besides the point.
And
When I-
Anna and Henry stay in the
The
back.
needs of the many outweigh the needs of the
That's,
one.
what I'm
the
thinking.
fuel or the one.
The needs of me outweigh
An
the needs of
ancient
him.
guy said that.
That's the way I look at it. Okay, so I say just leave the girl out there with Henry because I don't want him to be a distraction to you. If he's out there with Anna, then we could just go in and do what we have to do, and you're not worried in 2 seconds. Where's Henry? Where's Henry?
Might want to make a roll on this, just to talk me into it, because at this
Persuasion.
point, I'm leaning against it.
16 plus 2 is 18.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think you speak wise.
You can give guidance to yourself. I didn't realize that.
You need to tell me that when you do that.
Oh,
What?
well, whenever you say make a roll, I say I cast guidance on myself. And then,
But you still need to tell
Okay,
me.
well, I rolled a
You have a
16.
charisma, don't you? What's your charisma?
oh, 3. So say 19.
So it would be
So
better
we
if you take
did
away
that.
the 2 and add 3.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
So you do have to tell me when you're going to do
I will.
guidance.
My bad.
Anyways, I'm not even gonna bother rolling.
So that's 19.
So some of you
that
like
makes
it.
good
So if
sense.
someone
So-
wants to argue the other way and make another persuasion.
Okay, I'll leave him out here.
If Henry means that much to you, and obviously he does, why put him in harm's way? He could get hit by a stray bolt, a stray
AoE.
arrow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A squirrel may jump on him.
Whatever
Oh.
the case may be, a trap door. I mean, you
And
know,
I got to worry about him getting across that one.
that's
that
what
one
I'm-
gap in the
That's
floor.
what I'm thinking. And a fighter can't really be concerned. You know, pretty much you're towing the.
So we leave him out here with Anna.
I'm thinking that would be the best choice. If the warlock wants to stay out there too,
So I looked
where
at
it's
Anna. Do you
safe,
have any
that's
actual
up to
skill other than standing there looking bitchy?
She looks around, she sees a tree pretty far, 100 yards away, and she takes a shot
And misses.
and misses.
Why would you not tell
She
me?
takes the second shot and she hits it.
1 out of
She
2.
looked a little bit embarrassed. but she-
Really? 1 out of 2. That's maybe if your enemies are much larger, you'll be okay.
I can hold my own.
I'm
I'll
hoping
watch
so.
out for the little ones.
There you go. She said she'll watch out for it.
All right. Okay, this is it. Anything you need to do before we go?
Cast
You're
light.
still a half a mile away.
Cast li-
Oh, thank you. I don't care. I'll take it.
Still half a mile away.
It's 4 in the afternoon. I'll take it. It might get dark early.
Well, what I'll do is this. I'll cast light on myself first, on my shield, then cast light immediately on his. When mine goes out, I'll cast on both of us. Mine always first, so I know the time.
That's a great idea too.
Know you all
Sometimes you're pretty smart.
I try not to use it all up. You know?
All right, so where do you want to? How do you want to approach the mine?
Straight on. With my
Straight
shield
on.
up.
No. I asked you. Mr. Rogue, we're gonna
Sir.
need you to maybe
His
check.
name is Sonny,
My name is Sonny.
Sonny.
Mr.
Do me
Rowe.
a favor, sir. Check for
Mr. Clerk. What is your name?
Cal. We're gonna need you, if you would, be so nice as to check for traps. Because I'm thinking they had a couple of days to set up traps for us if we decided to come back.
Okay.
Now, I'm gonna cast guidance on you.
You're still a half a mile away.
I'm saying once we get there.
Okay.
And guidance lasts at least 10 minutes, so.
So don't roll yet, because you're a half a mile away.
When can we get there?
Yeah.
No one has said they're moving forward. That's why I'm trying to get wait till you guys
Oh,
get
we're
here.
I'm
moving
moving.
forward. We're talking.
Everybody's assuming that we're moving forward. So,
We're moving it. We can walk and talk at the same time.
Okay, well,
We just can't chew gum.
where are you gonna leave the horses and all that?
At the front of the mine.
Like right at the front?
Well, no. I mean, how about 300 yards off the mine entrance?
what did we do last time?
Last time we didn't have anything. None of them came with us. So, I mean, you know,
So it'll be a little bit of work for them to, but it's been done. Like I said, those things must have gotten here, so you figure that they'll be able to pull that. The horses will be able to pull the thing up there, because obviously stuff has been pulled up here.
Sure. Was there anything in the saddlebags you need to get out before we go? What about that carpenter kit? I mean, the wagons that are broken are inside.
Yep.
You bring that with you?
Well, I'll bring both of my backpacks with me. I'm just going to drop them if I need
Saddlebags?
to fight.
Okay.
No, I have two backpacks. I have the backpack I had originally, and then the one they just gave us.
Okay, was a carpenter's kit in one of those?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I don't have anything else I need to bring. I got my rations. I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's get going.
Okay, so you guys start marching up the hill.
Yep.
And are you going? Is
I'll be
Scouting
last.
ahead?
the whole,
I'll be last.
Unless it's a rogue, I'll be scouting ahead.
Now, quickly before we go,
Stealthily.
we've got 5 healing potions. How do you want to handle it? Each of us have to take one? or-
Sure, I think
Now's
that
the
makes
time.
sense.
And
There you go.
we've got Alchemist Fire, Acid, and Dragon Breath.
Well, if you're front line, I would say the Dragon Breath would be the only time to do you good. Otherwise, if you're standing in the back with Dragon's Breath, I don't think it's going to help.
it's a pretty cool potion if you read it. It's pretty cool.
Maybe I'm wrong. What do I know?
The
I should probably read
Alchemist
it 'cause
Fire
you guys aren't gonna
is
know.
a ranged type weapon. You throw it and then it does its normal
Right.
thing.
Acid is pretty cool in this game too. I
The
read
acid
it, it's like really
is-
good.
That'd just be something on like a locker or something like that.
It
So-
does a lot of damage. Acid.
Or you
look
can
at it?
you can throw it also and
Yeah.
use it like a missile. Who's got a nice height? Who's very coordinated for the,
Dex is 9.
him.
Yeah, I could
Probably
do it
him as
or
well.
him. Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Okay, so far you've gotten close enough where you can see the cave entrance from here. You don't see anything obviously like sitting anything obviously out in the open or anything. You want to keep continuing?
yeah. You get the holy water since you're the cleric.
Okay.
And you can make holy water. I think it takes like powdered silver worth a certain
Yeah,
amount
but
of
I
money.
can't make it.
Right, you have to have the-
ritual that goes with it too.
That's
Yeah, I
fine,
read
yeah.
about
I
that.
can actually do
I think
it
it
too.
takes like 25 gold
Yeah, oh,
pieces
yeah.
worth of powdered
Powdered
silver to
silver.
make, but he can
Yeah, I
make
don't
it.
know all the deep.
I can do it too.
What I'd like to do, double check, is as we walk up the path, the birds came out of here. Do I take two? I ask Sonny, see if you see any more birds.
And the big monster
Give me a
mosquitoes.
perception.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Shit.
Wow.
You saved your good rolls till now. Nice.
Well, it's better.
Yes.
You do not detect anything out of the ordinary. You see nothing funny. No funny business that you can see
Excellent.
from here.
No, we don't. Since we knew about the holes, we'd all looked for them and found them, right?
Hmm?
Where they came out of the ground last time.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
Since we
you
knew
did.
we're
Well, I'm moving stealthily up. I'm ahead
Give me a
of everybody.
stealth check.
11.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm moving quick, but trying to be
Yep.
in and out of the shadows.
All right, you're getting closer and closer, and I guess he's up ahead. So he's getting closer. He's moving from rock to rock. You guys can all see him. He doesn't seem very well hidden, but from your vantage point. And you're getting, so let's say you're about 60 feet from the mouth of the cave. You don't detect anything.
I'm going to be just checking the general area around and behind us, just to
Okay.
make sure we're not being ambushed.
I'm looking through my crossbow scope.
Do you want me to roll for that, or?
Sure.
Okay, 13 plus 5 perception would be 18.
That's good. You don't see anything fishy at this point.
Okay.
All right, so you get closer and closer to the cave mouth, and you're standing, say, 10 feet from the cave mouth, and it seems quiet.
One thing I can't figure out, what's the reload on a light crossbow?
Bonus action.
Huh?
Bonus action.
Good, perfect.
So
Okay,
you can shoot once a
You
round.
shoot and then reload for the next round.
good. Okay.
Unless you use your bonus action for something else. All right, so he's up ahead. I don't know how far, behind him you guys were, but
30
he's-
feet. I'm not going to let him go too far.
Oh, okay. So you see the dark.
I'm expecting to get in trouble. All right.
You're right there by the entrance doing this.
Okay, I cast
So-
light on myself. I cast light on him.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to walk up front. All right, I got this. Let's go.
I cast blessed on all of us.
Hey!
Can
I
you
do
hit
need
that
to
many
get-
people?
Yeah, I'm gonna look
I
now.
thought it was
Still
only
need to get
3.
it.
He does up to 35 people now.
He can do everybody forever and ever.
What's your passive perception? 'Cause I always forget.
11. Lousy.
Mine is now
Yours is
13.
still- okay.
You're
You're not.
Okay,
You're
up
not
to-
proficient in that skill. Is that
Up
what
to
you-
3 people,
I'm
so
okay.
definitely you.
Like if you're
Definitely
proficient, you
you.
get that as well. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's plus
and I'm gonna
5
give it to you,
to
I think. I don't think the bard
the
needs
8.
it.
basically.
Now, what it is
Extra
a
D4
D4
to your hit
to
and
your
saves.
hits and saves. Blessed of-
All right. So can we have marching orders?
Hey, look at there. Out there. Put you up in the forest.
All right. So now we're
I got it done.
just
in one
about the
there,
end
too.
of the forest. You build a little something on. Well, we don't need to build anything yet. We're not
Oh, and
fighting.
actually, you know what? Since I'm,
That is cool.
I have level 2 spells,
Mhm.
so I can cast that as a
At
level
level 2?
Yeah.
right?
I didn't know you got level 2 at 2.
I don't think so.
Oh, that's what that means. Okay, never mind.
You should have a spell slot table.
Yeah.
Yeah, you won't get those till 3rd.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. I just was trying to get you in there, but okay, no problem.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. I'm fine. I'm going to be
I
hanging at the
figured
back
that.
for the
Yeah,
most
I figured
part.
that, so
Yeah.
we're good. All right, so we're good. 1, 2, and 3.
He's in the
One.
rear with the gear.
Who's 2?
Oh, no,
Yeah.
no. He's number 1, right? He's ahead of all
Well,
of
he
us.
said he's going in the front.
That he's number
Yeah,
2.
it's your.
Marching
Alright.
order?
Yeah, put your. So these guys are outside. They're waiting somewhere around the corner with the horses.
Safe. Where we assume it would be safe enough.
All right, so can
I'm
you
going to be at least
line
third,
you guys up?
3rd or 4th.
Now, how wide is this?
I think it's a 15 feet wide.
Okay, who is this?
2 abreast.
Who is this?
That I think is him.
That's
I'd
him.
suggest
Moving it too fast.
2 by
but-
2.
All right. Who's this?
That's Al.
me.
Where you want to be?
3, number 3 spot.
So are we doing 1 abreast or 2 abreast?
It's 15 feet wide, so I mean, we can
Yep.
go 3 if we need to.
That's pretty tight.
Yeah.
I'm
Alright,
gonna get
and this is you?
Mhm.
Definitely second row, either side.
There you go.
That looks about right.
And what is? So you're 11. What's his passive? I need to get all that written down, don't I?
It sometimes helps.
Perception.
You know what I do? I put like character names and I put
10.
AC and PP on these. So if you want
Is
this
2 gonna
for
be enough
yourself,
for your monsters, or do you want to get more of these?
2 will probably work for now.
Okay.
His perception is 10. His passive.
yeah, I'll do it like in the order around the table. That way you can always just look up and see. Because actually, I don't even know your character's name, to be honest.
Yeah, I call him Az.
Az? All right.
Azrael.
I'm
What's
Pick.
what's
You're
yours?
Cal.
Which?
What's his name?
Az is
Sonny.
Sonny and Mallory.
Mallory.
Yeah.
Pass-
I remember Mallory because of a couple of reasons.
Yeah, because of friggin' growing pains.
What's that?
Growing pains.
Oh, that, and then also there was a book,
watched
That was a female.
There's
You're
a book
13,
series.
right?
I'm
That's right,
13.
I called you a
PP.
female.
I'm also 13 armor class.
Cal, you are passive perception.
That is a good question. Sir Knight.
If you want AC as well, I'm 13. That way you don't have to always
Sorry.
ask.
How did I figure out passive perception again? 10 plus wisdom?
8 plus your wisdom bonus,
I
or
think it's 10.
perception. Was it 10?
I think it's 10.
Yeah, base is 10.
So 3.
So 13?
13 though, yes.
And if you're proficient, you get that as well.
Yeah, no. This fills in automatically, and I have 13,
Mm-hmm.
so I have plus 5, which means
Your passive is 15.
it's I'm saying it's calculated
It's
out
showing
by
it there.
D&D Beyond. So I was
I
assuming
assume
they had
that
it
D&D
right.
is right, yeah. What about yours? What's your AC?
My AC is 12.
AC?
It's 15 now.
Okay, and Sonny
It's 15.
is 10 and his AC is 15. And yours is 11,
21.
21 AC? So 8, how did you get 3?
I can show it to you. I got plate, 18.
Uh-huh.
All right, plus fighting style of 1,
That'll do it.
and plus 2 shield.
Okay.
Now I haven't
Pretty tanky, man.
casted
Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith yet. Will give me another 2, so it'll be 23 when
Wow.
we engage.
That's pretty,
Pretty chunky
yeah, it is.
for level 2. Of course, it really doesn't get much better than that ever.
Yeah, really. Okay, so you guys start marching in.
And that's with borrowed equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah, in we go.
So we have. Okay, so
put
you're.
him in a dungeon.
I think the heavy armor master gives you some extra bells and whistles as a feat.
Okay.
DR3.
Sonny
So-
and Mal are there.
That. We
That would
don't
be
have
helpful.
light on our shields.
Are we in rounds now?
No.
No, but here's what
Are we
happens.
gonna be in rounds soon?
Don't know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, so you guys are slowly marching down, and probably 10 feet in, Cal, you detect, you see something not right on the ceiling, and you stop, and then there's,
I
let's see,
I whisper.
and
"Look
now
out."
you step on something, and you hear a small little toot, and a net falls. But so it's actually, he stopped it, so it's only potentially getting you first 2 guys in line. So I'm gonna actually. So I want you guys both to make dex saves of just a DC 10 because it's a crude.
Roll 20, so you guys.
12.
Okay. Roll
You
it
have-
again. That's
don't
Cox.
forget,
Roll it
you
again.
have the D4.
You still
Oh,
no
that's right.
dex. Your dex is way high, so you avoided it.
11.
Okay.
14.
All right.
You're right.
So what happened was you were moving forward, and your passive perception, you noticed something didn't look right, and you stopped and looked up, and just at that time,
Came
a
down.
net. You stepped on something, and the net. That was like a
Pressure plate.
not a pressure plate, but like a
Tripwire.
primitive tripwire, and it fell. But you guys were able to step back at the last second. It falls in front of you, and you hear some goblin voices, and
Listen,
roll
I-
initiative.
Roll a
Okay.
knit. Roll a
So I have to
knit.
build a corridor here.
Yeah. Oh, natural 20. That's the way you do it. So I'm 19.
This is just in the corridors.
20.
You got 20. Okay.
7.
Also, I was calculating passive perception wrong. You guys are right. It was 10 plus the perception. So I was wrong.
So yours
I
is
think
higher, right? If you were
No,
proficient.
mine is actually
If
13.
you're
I was
trained.
looking at the wrong skill and
Oh.
not adding it up
Are
correctly.
you proficient in perception?
Hang
Yes,
on.
I am.
Let me
So then
just
you're
get-
plus
Then
2.
you
then.
should have +2 to that.
Yep.
That's what I don't understand. You should have a 15 then if your
Yeah.
wisdom.
Plus 3 plus 10.
Plus 2.
I'm saying I was looking at the wrong skill.
What is your wisdom?
Wisdom is 13.
That's why it's 1 and then
Yeah.
2 for proficiency.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, plus I was messed up because of the previous feature I had and all that.
Yeah.
So
Roll-
I was just looking at the
Mystery
wrong scale.
solved.
What's
Yep.
your initiative?
7.
You rolled a 7? Okay. You two tied, so pick out who wants to go first.
I'll go last.
Yeah, I was thinking I should go first.
All right, so you want to roll for your monsters?
I am.
Okay.
So I'm going to have 2 of them. I'm going to have archers.
I'll move it out when you got it.
And I rolled
Okay, I'm just
5.
going to do one more row. Let's hold. Just give me.
Take your time, Darren. Take your time, man.
Just one more row.
Take your time.
It's been a long time.
Because
That's good. No.
I go last. I rolled a
What I'm
5.
gonna do is I'm gonna put you guys. I'm gonna do it like this. Yep. So you guys are in the front.
And then well, I gotta see what his monsters roll first.
Yeah, you heard goblin voices, so you're pretty sure it's goblins.
Okay, but just give me the initiative. That's all.
I'm gonna do 2 of them.
That's fine. I have 2. I'll just say monster 1, monster 2. We want me
Yeah,
to-
put archers and melee.
And whisper back that net may be helpful for putting the carts back together there. Pick
What's that?
that net that fell may be helpful for putting the carts back together on the way out.
Yeah, it's like a rough.
Yep.
A rough. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also all got 50 feet of rope in that Explorer pack, so
Yeah, so they're pretty nice. Those packs are pretty
Yeah,
Are
nice.
you
They
sure
truly are.
these things
we all got
work
ball
on
bearings
this?
as well. So
Huh?
we need to.
Are you sure these will work on this?
They're not really meant for it. We have other one that's much better,
Yeah, I know.
but I don't know where that's at. I got some more at home. I'll bring them next week.
All right. Let me get my-
All right, so then roll for archers and then roll for the melee, or either
That's
one.
exactly what I'm gonna do.
Ed goes first. Tom, you're gonna go second.
No,
Unless,
Tom had a real 20. I had a
oh,
not natural 20.
Well,
I got a 19.
he had 19.
yeah, his is 19.
You're still first.
So you're first.
I thought you rolled a natural 20.
I did,
Doesn't matter.
but I'm -1 on my
Oh.
net.
Yeah.
Okay, the archers go on 17,
Okay,
and the melee go on 12.
good. All right. So now it's gonna be you, Rick,
Do this.
and then it's gonna be
I drank a whole beer without
Dan,
spilling it.
the man.
Imagine that. It's a
Dead.
red letter day.
The melee was on 12. He said.
Yeah.
Okay, 12. The archers.
It's a
on
Christmas
17.
miracle.
Yeah.
Tom.
I wonder if we can parlay with these little assholes.
No one even speaks goblin.
I don't care.
Okay, gentlemen, start your engines.
Wow.
We are ready to roll.
Just that little warning that you got from Cal, spotting that, gave you guys the slight edge here. You avoid the trap and you
Sonny,
somehow
you're
got
first.
off.
Mallory, you're on deck.
I'm ready.
So start warming up.
I'm ready.
Now hold on. So you have light. How much light does that give you?
It's 60 feet. It's dim.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
again?
35, 40,
The
45.
light spell. Hang on.
I think it's 20 and 20.
It's 45 out is where they are.
All right, hang on a second. Hang on
So-
a second.
Yeah, 20 and 20.
Oh, so they're like, you only
They're
hear
like
voices.
60,
You don't
60.
see them right now.
Right.
But you have light on your shield.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you'd have to move forward.
I expect to.
And you look like you're at the top. No, you're not. So Mr. Rouge,
Ed.
Sunny Boy.
I need 30 seconds for it.
Okay.
He's putting us in a dungeon.
Okay. Oh, cool.
I got a nice little dungeon
We're
background for
trying
you.
to with this
Nice.
setup, but it's not cooperating.
So it's going to be Ed, then Tom, then the Archers.
Oh, wow. Great.
2020?
Yeah. 20-foot radius of dim light for additional 20 feet. Just like it could be colored as you like. So it could be brown. It could be green.
Brown.
Well, it's be colored as you like. So whatever color of
4.
light you decide is correct.
All right. I like green.
A nice green, bright green light like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. You like that?
Yeah,
Yeah? Good. Glad.
it's like
green.
like night vision.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's
It's
actually
like night vision.
It's
I-
really
I-
appropriate.
I worked in a dark room once and they used green light as well. So
Does that work about as good as the red light does?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Even better because it's more expensive if you want to get it as a scope.
They have red light scopes that have green or red.
Yeah. All right. So that's what I cast on us too. And then I say to Azarath, you may have to cast a light on.
Yeah, I could use some.
Yeah, on Sunny. Because he's
What's your
human.
race again?
I am human.
Yep.
Rogue.
Human rogue.
So put on his head like a halo. Good luck hiding then.
We're still waiting. Oh, we got a dungeon up.
Well, he's got to get it over there first.
What's your weapon of choice? Sorry.
Rapier.
My rapier.
Okay. Put the light on his rapier. So he can sheath it.
That's a grand idea, especially since he likes to be the sneaky.
Yeah.
So Darren, basically my light on my gold cross shield, whatever, you know, the cross is on the cross, so it lights up like a cross.
Like a hammer.
Oh, like a hammer rather, yeah.
But it's kind of like a cross.
Right. But it goes out like the hammer, so it looks like a hammer.
Stop.
Now, also, your enemies have to roll fight or flight due to the hammer
Yeah.
being scared.
Hammer of Thor.
Yeah, that's very scary for goblins. They may have to, they might run away.
Guys, I have to roll high to hit Tom.
Can we move this dungeon over this way a little bit?
Yep.
Shouldn't be a problem.
No more? Perfect.
No, that's a problem.
We're golden.
We are AG, baby.
All right. all good.
Excellent. Here we go.
You're up first.
You see a dungeon now?
You're up first, Ed.
Does it look good?
Who's after me?
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Tom.
Tom's after me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Followed by the
I
archer.
noticed that your computer hasn't crashed recently either. Because it used to crash.
Well, we went from Mac to
You see.
PC to
Zombieland.
Zombieland.
Okay.
All right.
To Farmville. I don't know.
So
Whatever. Stop judging.
I was just asking why. What's up?
Okay, what am I doing? So I see all these goblins and
You
shit.
don't see
You
them.
don't
but
see them, you hear them.
You hear them.
They're all yapping up there.
You hear them.
Okay, well, I'm gonna not turn my light on.
Well, he has a light on right next to you. It just doesn't
Oh
look
yeah,
far
mine's
enough.
on.
So the goblins can see us. They know we're coming.
Oh yeah.
No, they drop the net so they know we're here.
Well, I'm gonna go super stealthy up the wall and go between
Yeah.
shadows and shadows. Can't do that.
You could do that to them, but I don't know if anything that has dark vision is going to see you, which is him. You can stealth, but that will be stealth to people that don't have dark vision.
And the goblins have dark vision.
And most of the things, only humanoid races can find balls.
So I can't be stealthy because they can see me regardless, even if I'm in the shadows.
The shadows don't exist there.
Nothing to hide behind.
Well, that sucks. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take
How's
my
that?
short bow.
What'd you do?
I'm gonna take my short bow and draw. And I'm gonna shoot down the thing.
Blind.
disadvantage. Just roll
Take
two
a
dice.
blind shot.
Straight ahead, roll with disadvantage.
11
Plus.
5 is 16.
Believe it or not, you hit something.
Hell yeah, you did. That's how you do
Roll
it.
damage.
News for you.
You like that sound?
Fuck yeah. That's gonna-
8 piercing damage.
You hear a cry out in the distance.
Son of a bitch!
A squeak.
there a stealth thump afterwards?
No, a squeak.
Maybe.
Roll listen check. Okay, Tom, you're up. And the archers are on deck. Darren, your archers are on
Roger
deck.
that.
Till I can see them. 1, 2, 3,
You want
4.
20, you
Can I see them? Oh.
Yeah.
1,
20
2,
plus
3,
20.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I just had to step up one
Yeah.
step. Okay, that's fine. Javelin. Oh, that's gonna
something.
hit.
You just aiming at whoever's in front, basically.
Picking one. The
Okay.
one that looks the.
You see one that he hit with an arrow, and it's like right in its chest, and it's like staggered. I'm gonna hit the same one. Or
9 points of damage.
To the same one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Maybe we should have asked if they were friendly or
You
not.
sunk. It had one right here, and you sunk another one right in the shoulder, and it just slumps over.
Archers.
Give up, you little bastards!
Archers. And then the melee is on deck. You go twice in a row.
All right, 2 for you and 1 for him. So let's see. You have an AC of 21. Holy crap! 1 minus. So I need a 17 to hit you. 2 attacks to you. One of them bounces off your shield. Another one bounces. 2 of them bounce right off your shield.
You need bigger bows, you little bastards.
And then another shot is going to hit him. AC 20. Yep. And one of them hits you, Sonny. You got one right in the hand.
Run your crosshairs.
You got hit in the hand for 5 points of damage.
Ow!
So you got stuck right in your hand.
Okay.
That was smart.
Now the melee.
They move. Well, they can do a bonus action. Or that's a disengage or hide. That doesn't really count. It's not a disengage, is it? These guys are gonna they're gonna go up here and they're taking a dodge action because they can't get to you anyway.
All right.
That's it.
As a
They both
wrath.
had spears. Okay.
As a wrath.
Okay.
And Rick, you're on deck.
Okay.
You can see the guys in the front, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move slightly to the side to fire around the people. And Eldritch Blast.
One of the guys in the front.
Yep. 16
That hits.
and 7 points damage.
7 points damage.
All right.
Let's see. Got one with the blast right in the stomach. Your golden ray shoots out, hits him in the stomach, and it just
Guts
consumes it.
Death becomes her, puts a hole through the middle.
Basically, it just dies. Wordlessly dies.
Okay. Next.
Did you want to move for a bonus action?
Don't have any bonus action types that are usable at this point. I'll just move back a little to behind.
This way or this
no,
way?
just look back behind the guy I moved up aside from. Because I did one of these things, move sideways, move back.
Okay, you move back. Okay.
Maybe 5 feet total.
All right.
Get behind somebody with a better armor class.
Okay. Next.
All right.
You're next. Okay.
Yeah. Can I say something and then react to what is said during my turn? Like I want to get consult.
Yeah, you get
Okay.
it quick.
So basically, I have a spell ready to go. Do you guys think you can handle this, or do you want me to do my spell?
I think we're okay.
All right.
Save your resources.
I'll save the spell then, and then I will do. I'll pop up onto the in between the two at the back. Then it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So I'll be within range of Vicious Mockery on this this thing over there on the right hand side.
Let's see. So yeah, they're at the very edge of the vision for him. So I guess that works for you, right? So.
Actually, no, because or is that his light?
His light's the
It's my
second iteration
All right.
goes to there. So
10, 20, 30. Okay, yeah, all right. I should still be able to see the thing then.
yeah. So which,
So it's
which
visual.
one?
The one on the right.
Okay. So save.
Yeah, it takes a wisdom saving throw save of, I think it's 13.
You made it.
All right, so then I'm done.
Okay. I'm up. I step up.
Who's on deck? Ed.
On top of the order.
Ed's on deck.
So yeah, you can see everybody here too.
So I just shoot an arrow down at this guy.
Shoot a bolt.
A bolt. Yeah.
Okay, way over there.
Yeah, why not?
All right, so you can see since he's providing the light.
5 plus. Not gonna do it. I don't think.
No, you need to add 10 to hit him.
Oh yeah. All right.
Tink, you hit. It hits the wall
I didn't.
about 5 feet away.
I restock.
For the bonus, you reload.
Yep.
You want to move?
And yeah, move me up 5 feet. Ed, you're up.
I'm up.
Tom, you're on
Now
deck?
you can see everybody here. Basically, there's one guy that's close and 3 that are far back with bows.
I'm gonna stick another.
Well,
Spelunking.
there's 4 targets, 1 close and 3 far.
The one close.
All right,
12,
that's gonna hit.
17.
Right. Damage.
D8.
Hit it right in the right leg.
Your bows are due D4.
No,
I
he's
told
on
you
a
D8.
6. D6.
C6. 7.
7. Hits it right in the right thigh. And
I'm
like
gonna duck
literally
behind
goes
somebody.
like pierces all the way through, in one side and out the other.
Oh.
And it screeches out and falls over, dies.
Tom, you're up. Archers are on deck.
Okay. They scream in frustration seeing everybody
Melee's
fall
on
down.
deck after the archers.
Melees are dead.
6. And I pull out the javelin and throw another one at him. One on the right.
Okay.
Natural 20.
That's gonna hurt.
2d6 plus 3.
It's gonna hit him right in the chest.
Ah, 6
Damage,
damage
yeah.
total.
6, that's it.
Dan, you're
That's
on
it.
deck.
I'm gonna give you the extra one for flavor. You hit it right, sink a javelin right in the center of its chest. It falls.
I'm gonna need that
Blood-
back.
Bloodily gurgling, curses and goblin blood spatters as it.
You fuckers knew we were coming back. You should have just left. You had your chance.
Your archers are up, and
All right.
Dan's on deck.
2 for you.
For who?
Hit.
Damn.
That's gonna hurt.
Is that on me?
Yeah, they're both on you. One of them hits you in their left leg for 3 points, finds a little hole. The next one is right in your chest for 4 points damage. Tink tink. Not particularly really hard blows, but they're blows nonetheless. And then they're gonna disengage for like maybe this much. This just continues on. A ways down here is where the first cave opening was, but they just back up a little bit. They look a little nervous,
Okay, Dan.
as you can imagine.
That was a melee.
And the melees
No,
are gone.
I mean, not the melee, the archers.
Yes.
That's then. Dan, you're up. Rick, you're on deck.
Okay. I see any of them?
I think you can.
They're within light. Yep.
Well, are they within 60? Because I've
Oh, of you? Probably not.
Move up.
You'd have to move
Move
up,
up.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, don't be
So
shy.
that'd be
This is you.
It's
5,
40.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. We'll call
Okay, I had to
it. They
move.
somehow just managed.
I'd have moved up then.
You want to go up to like here or something? Or here?
Just up till I see, so maybe 10 feet in front of Ford from there.
Dan, this is a close game.
Okay.
17
All right. Oh, that hits.
and
Wow, they're coming back.
13 points damage.
13 points.
much
Wow.
We,
I
3 minutes.
One of
Right.
it screams as one of the legs is just blown right off. One of them.
Damn.
He blows the leg off with a
well,
golden bolt.
when you do max
Bears
damage and
are tied,
add
2 minutes to
agonizing
go.
blast invocation to it,
28, 28.
she adds my charisma
Bears,
bonus
28,
to
28.
it.
No,
Oh,
you
okay.
don't do
It's
it.
intensive.
Nobody cares what you think.
No,
All right,
the
I'll move up about 10 to get me in range. And I will say, your ears look ridiculous. And then he rolls his wisdom.
Your ears look ridiculous.
13.
He missed. His fails. He's
That's
-1.
D4. 4 points of damage.
Okay.
I think it's just 4. No bonus. Yep, psychic damage 4.
Okay,
All right.
I'm up. It's on
You hear a
deck.
little yelp out down there.
I move up
This is you.
as far as I can go and dodge.
15, 20.
I dodge.
Okay, you could go 30, but that's 20. You want to go 30? 25, 30.
All right.
And dodge? Okay.
Yeah. Ed, you're up.
Now you got everybody in front of you. You're in the back. Maybe if you go up to like here, you can get a shot if you want to.
I'm gonna go up just behind them.
Tom, you're on deck.
Behind who? These two guys?
No, up towards the front more.
10, 15, 20, 25. You can go another 5 feet and
Yeah, we're
still
just
have a
gonna hang
full
tight.
action. Okay. So you still got
Dodge.
to.
So he's saying dodge.
Yeah, I'm gonna dodge.
Tom,
Okay.
you're up.
Okay.
Archers are on deck.
I walk up to the one that I stabbed in the chest with the javelin. I put my foot on his chest, yank the javelin up, and throw it at the guy over there in the
All right,
corner.
roll me an athletics check.
Roll to see if
You
it's
say
broken
DC
down.
A
10.
little violent today, huh?
DC 10. He rips it right out easily and you throw it. Give me over an attack roll. That's going to hit, I think.
Yeah, well, plus
is it?
5. So it's 16.
Yep, and he hits him.
All right, so D8, D6 plus 3, 7.
So you go up, step on him, rip it out real easily, and he's hurl insult and hurl the thing in, right in the shoulder, and it keels over dead.
I'm going to need that back.
Screeches.
So I walk back and pull the one out of the one that I nailed over here, and then I walk up and pull that one
I
out.
don't think you missed with any of them.
Archers are
No,
up.
I didn't.
They're all dead.
You're dead. Dan's
Now
up.
you're laying there, all of a
That's
sudden
it.
it's quiet. You got
We're out?
six
Yeah.
dead goblins.
Loot them. Come on, take everything they got.
those are-
They had the chance to leave.
They have bows.
Mm-hmm.
I will take a bow
And
and
I'm gonna pull my
arrows.
There
arrows
are-
out of them and take them back.
There are 3 of them
What?
that have bows.
I'm taking my arrows out of them and taking them back.
Anybody see if they got anything magical on them? I doubt it.
They have.
They're-
So 3 of them have bows. They have
Crossbows or
no. They're short bows, and they each have 20 arrows.
I'll take one of each.
They each have like a buckler-sized shield for you.
for me?
Yep. And the ones they also have daggers. The ones that had the bows, and the other ones had scimitars.
Daggers. Well, I'll take a dagger.
They're crude but effective.
That's okay.
Likewise with the scimitars.
So there's
Yeah, I
3
can't remember. Is
scimitars.
scimitar simple or not? Or is that martial?
That's what I'm trying to check myself.
You find a total of 16 silver
Scimitars
pieces
martial.
between all of them.
How much?
16
16 gold,
silver.
silver.
Give us some poor goblins.
So,
That's
are you going to
normal
keep
for
track
those.
for everything?
Yeah, 16 silver,
Silver hammers.
3 bows,
Well, I take one of the bows.
God, I'll take another one.
3 scimitars. You said
Yep.
I like my javelins.
6 daggers.
6 javelins, and I get to reuse them.
Okay.
And you can tell they're made by goblins, so they're not exactly fine quality, but they
janky.
look cruel and
They're
janky.
serviceable, but not very
Not pretty.
fine.
Yeah.
Not masterwork.
Arrows.
20 for each.
I'm
so
taking 20.
60.
And I'm taking 20. So really, there's only one short bow and one set of 20 arrows there.
And the bows are a little bit small.
I
for
want
you.
the arrows
It's a
'cause I got
short bow
short
to a
bows.
goblin, so it is a little bit awkward, but it'll work for you
All right.
guys. 1 to 6 damage.
It won't be at a disadvantage, would it?
No,
Okay, that's fine.
but it just doesn't look cool or
And
anything.
how you said there were some 3 bucklers?
It's like a kid's bow.
Yep.
It ain't about being cool, man. It's about surviving.
Okay, 16 silver, 3 bows and 20 arrows, 3 scimitars, 6 daggers, 3 bucklers.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else that you mentioned?
No, they are. Well, they all do have some version of leather armor on, but it's pretty damn foul. I can't imagine anyone really using it.
Unsalvageable.
Yep.
It reeks of goblin.
Not pretty.
It's small, it's shitty, and it's stinky.
And damaged and janky. That's all. Patchwork.
Okay, and 2 people took bows.
Yep, and arrows.
Yeah, I'm treating that as a set. Anybody who took scimitars? Anybody?
I don't think anybody did.
Anybody dagger.
You took a dagger. Anybody take the bucklers?
No. Do you, do you have a shield?
I can also do an identification real quick to see if anything is identifiable as a magical
Just
item.
give me an investigation.
Detect magic should do it.
Well, I have. I had a spell.
You have a
I
cantrip?
could. Well, no, it's a ritual.
Was
It's the
that,
thing I just got.
how long does it take?
10
That's
minutes.
It takes a minute, I think.
No. Oh, really?
Oh well, ritual will be 10 minutes.
Yeah, so
but
do you want to spend that much time?
it's up to you guys.
We got time.
Not,
Do you?
well, I don't think that any of this stuff is likely to be magical.
All right.
It's too poor quality.
Okay, I get a
Sure.
ritual too, so, okay.
So,
So we could just, I'm not gonna waste it here on this, there's no way.
let's just stash everything off to one
You know
side
what,
so we don't have to
can we carry the
it.
bodies outside?
You can.
Also,
Yeah.
just for clarification, I misspoke. I can't just look over a range of stuff. I have to actually touch an individual item for
Yeah.
that.
Oh wow, for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow, you really have to.
That's kind of a pain in the ass.
Well,
Yeah.
both of us could do that, so we could do 2 items each.
Well, magic, I think, is a range thing they light up,
The detect magic, says, hey, here it is.
and then I can identify it with the.
Detect
specific-
magic, for the duration of your sense is the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic, this is detect magic.
Yep.
First, just see if the magic is there, then you can decide if
Yep.
you want to worry about the identify.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Nope, I was just checking. I can't cast rituals.
Not yet, or is it? You have to
Never.
have a few.
So if you have a magic item hidden under dirt, 3 feet or better?
Well, that's a
I
long
can't-
way down.
Wow.
So 3
Well, if
feet.
you bury it, say in someone's
That's 3
casket.
feet. That's a long way down.
Yes.
Yeah, but if you buried with someone, no one will. So
Very
Sure.
good.
That makes
Or
sense.
a lead line coffin, which is what, 1 inch?
Yeah.
Well,
well, that's an expense.
But I'm
maybe
just letting you
divine
know,
sense would tell me.
So that
No,
it's not
wait.
like, it's not automatically I detect magic in this room. Oh yeah, 3
Yeah.
feet behind the wall, you
Yeah.
see, doesn't work.
But it's
like
different than touch, which is the point we were making.
Okay.
that. Yeah.
So the sound of battle has died off, and you guys have looted them. And
All right, let's go. Chop,
Well,
chop.
since we're so close to the entry, you want to just take the
Toss it out the door.
take this stuff and stash it out there.
I
And
don't
if,
give a shit about it. Let's just keep going.
No, it's whether we carry it or not. Just it makes sense to toss it
you,
out the,
you
out the
can
door.
either take it out front, stash it here, or take it.
Well, go
with
ahead,
us.
throw it outside.
Yeah,
if you
let's-
can.
Let's just say it. Let's just say it.
Yeah, take a minute and not even that really, but
Toss
take
it
a
out the
moment,
door
put
and
it
I'll
out
come
the
pick
door
it
and
up.
get back in.
okay.
Fine.
Sure.
Well, they
Yep.
can
Anna
decide to come
comes
up and-
over, and she can gather the stuff up.
Yeah, they can come up and get it if they want.
Okay.
I'm probably not going to do it again. Just stash and pick it up on the way out.
All right. And by that time, you have to recast your lights. How many lights are we having? One on there and one on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I cast light, he casts light, then he casts
All
light
right.
on himself.
All right. So you're back basically where you were, and it's still quiet for the time being.
And I'm going to hit myself with 7 points of lay of hands.
Yeah, 'cause I'm not gonna hit you with that.
Yeah, if
I would
anybody's
expect it.
hurt, I have ability to cure wounds as well.
I was
Good to know.
very
So
limited.
use your thing, yeah, while you can.
I'm going to save a few points in just in case.
I need to think about what color that would be for him.
Blue.
Ink blue.
Yeah.
So a blue, a
Like
soft
crackling-
blue, like
crackling lightning.
oh, yeah, that's true. Like a blue, like a electric, almost looking. I think he's shocking himself, but his wounds bind up on his hand. I think one of them was in your hand.
Yes.
It starts to seal up.
No, it was his hand.
I think they
Shut
both
the
got
vision.
the hand.
Oh, did they?
He's the one that got nicked in the hand too.
He got hit hard in the hand. Oh yeah, by the way, you're hurt, aren't you? All right, here, here's a potion, drink it.
No?
Really? You're going to use that?
Oh, I don't want
What?
to cast a heal on him.
I literally would have cast a heal. That's money that you're throwing away.
Yep.
Those
All
are
right.
limited resources.
He has it right to his
Jesus
lips when you
Christ.
guys. He
What's
had
the
it right to his
difference?
lips. You guys
because,
interject.
because casting a heal
Hmm?
gets renewed every morning. Those
Okay, am I
potions don't-
drinking this shit?
Those potions are for people who can't
Emergency.
heal.
Am I
Yeah.
drinking this shit or am
It's
I
up
not?
to
Wait,
you.
wait, wait.
So I'm
Stop.
saying he had it right here, and I wanted to give you guys a chance to
Yeah,
interject.
you're making a
I mean,
trade-off.
yeah, literally make
Yeah.
whatever decision you want.
Resources,
Oh,
You-
dear. I can get a cast.
magic heals,
I get a magic heal
They're
back.
both resources.
yes.
It's a potion versus spell slot.
One's renewable, one's not.
One's
Exactly.
money.
That's the
But
point.
we're
I'm
not going
making.
to
but
renew
the
it by
slot's
the
not
time we get down
renewable
to the bottom of this
till,
dungeon, is what I'm saying.
till a long rest.
You're better off leaving potions for emergencies.
How about
Alright.
potions for healers, unless it's an emergency?
fine. Then I'll just cast a heal on you. Take a D8 plus my wisdom, so it's 3 plus. I touch you. 3 plus 5 is 8 points of heal.
Okay, so
Also, an electric blue soft light.
He's all back to new.
better.
Your hand binds up, your
And I
wounds
just burnt
close up.
the spell slot.
You what?
It's okay, that's what it's
Burnt the
for.
spell slot. Yeah,
Yes.
what I'm saying to you is if we keep going down and we can't have rest, I'll be out of spells like it was last time.
Well,
And then I will
Then you use the
my
potions.
spells on you and potions.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
just
Potions
saying
should be the
that's
last thing you
what I was
use.
worried about.
Yeah, let's have a meeting as a group. Do you
Right
guys
now-
want to blow spells or blow potions that we can't get
Potions
back?
are not renewable. Spells renew every morning.
If me and the cleric go down, who's healing who?
I've got 3 points left that I could heal
Can I
with.
just say something?
I burnt my 7 points of my own because I didn't want to go through a potion, which I could have.
There's 4
drank.
levels, correct? In this dungeon.
That's what
3
we
that we can get to and 1 that they know is there, but no known way to get
So
to.
the 3 that we could get to, if you don't think, I only have 2 spells or 3
And
spells.
do you expect to get through them all tonight?
We're gonna
Well,
have-
not at this pace, obviously.
No.
What I'm saying is, we get as low as we can tonight, come back out, wait till morning, your spells are renewed, and we go back down again.
All right.
But potions are supposed to be saved for emergencies only.
Okay, unless you know.
If you go down, you
I
go
have
down.
a serious question for you. Who's going to heal you or me if we're both down?
Oh, nobody. Well, him.
Potions.
Celestial, he's a celestial warlock.
All right, great.
And he can too.
That's great.
Yeah.
But
you're right.
Can he do it one time or can he do it multiple times?
No, I hear what you're saying.
3. He can do 3.
Okay, great. That's good news. Then potions are good backup. Why would we blow money down
Okay,
the
because
tubes?
I'm just saying to go all the way down. But that's fine. So I gave him a spell, so I have 2 spells left. We
Beautiful.
go down. Just I'm saying the dungeon may reset itself.
There's
Some
no such
degree,
thing.
that's what this was.
Then we will drink potions.
They can get reinforcements, but they can't get it instantly.
Yeah, reinforcements.
You know,
Okay,
Reinfor-
So
I understand
let's go.
that.
Let's move on.
Yeah, for sure.
Jesus.
Now
Okay.
on we go. Meeting over. Meeting adjourned.
All right,
Yes.
so you see ahead the first opening where you guys had gone in last time.
How's my light time? Am I okay?
He's had to renew it a couple times now.
They're hour spells.
They said they were.
It's an
Hour.
It's
Oh,
an
I'm
hour.
sorry. So they're not. I'm sorry. That was me. Okay.
I recasted fresh ones just after the battle.
All right.
And
I
I
feel
didn't
better
say that.
now.
All right. So like I
Feels
said,
like a
Do we
ticking
get
timer.
to? Are we at the part where the wooded planks were torn up?
if you're advancing down, let's say yes, you're getting close to the first level that you've already been in.
Okay.
What was the part that you guys couldn't get in? What were you talking about there?
No, there's a 4th level that George and John said was inaccessible.
Yeah.
In excess. Oh, they said it.
Yeah.
You guys
Yes.
didn't see it. All right.
We never got off the first level,
We
really.
got right, exactly. We never even finished the first level. I don't think. We got to the prisoners, got them out, and left.
Okay. Then let's.
There was
keep
that
going.
weird, not a trap per se, but a
There was a hole in the floor, kind
hole
of
in
a
the
thing.
floor, yeah.
A crevice.
We-
And
we
then
are
after that,
approaching
on the
that now.
left side, there was a hallway with
The cook.
with
The kitchen.
kitchen to the one side and
And
a
the
barracks to
barracks
the other.
Yes.
And I forget what was straight ahead.
That's where we went down there and got the prisoners.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
And then there was a doorway off to the left, and we didn't go that any after that. We didn't go down.
Okay.
So which
I
direction do we
thought-
want to go now?
Well, right now we're at the bridge with the loose boards.
Okay, let's go that way then.
Still bridge with loose boards.
Well,
If you're
yeah.
back
I
on
think
that
it's not
first,
awful.
if you go off on the first level again,
Yes.
it seems to be deserted.
We
And
have to
then-
go past that to get down to the next level, right?
No. It's a shaft like this,
Right.
and then the levels split off like this.
Oh.
Okay.
So we'll go down the shaft.
There's a mine shaft.
So we go to the
And
second
then-
then.
Yeah, go to the
These
second
things-
level.
When
Are we in the mine shaft?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the, just
I
that
think we
sloping
should
down.
check everything as we go by. It may slow us down, but it's better than getting attacked from the rear.
No, it's not, because you're in the rear, aren't you?
No, he's right.
Tactics.
Cleared on the way down. That's what it, that's.
So at the first level, have we cleared the first level?
We have not.
Okay, let's
Because
do
it, go,
that
it
then.
continue. The first level continues on. We can continue on to the first level, or we can go down to the second level. But
All right.
he's suggesting that we go ahead and clear the
Let's
first
clear it
first.
out.
The first.
All right, for the sake of brevity, what I'm going to do is, the first level you did clear it out last
There's
time.
nothing
Yeah, I thought he
And
actually
it
said
is
that it
still
was cleared
it is
multiple
still
times.
abandoned.
Okay.
You
so-
guys go
So
through
let's
and
go to
double
the second
check,
level.
and it is abandoned just so we don't waste more time.
Thank you.
Second level.
Good call.
Yeah.
Second level.
Let's do that all the time.
So the
That's
second, now you go down to the second level,
Yep.
and that one is also barricaded with a crude door, but it's barricaded.
Did you try to?
So only one door, one area on the second level, or
I got some thief tools. I can try to pick
There's
it.
one, and then if
That's a
you
good
keep
idea.
going down, there's more.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna try
but
to
there's
pick the
only
door
one on the
lock.
second level.
Correct.
Okay.
I got thief
Each
tools.
level's only one.
Okay.
I got a credit card, so I'm gonna
There's no lock.
janky the door,
There's no
There's
lock.
no lock.
We have
Oh.
a sledge.
and it still won't open.
Correct.
We have a sledge.
Who's got the sledge? You?
We got pickaxes. We
Somebody
have
with
stuff.
strength probably has a sledge.
That's you.
Can we
I can swing that sledge.
can we go bowling with midgets in the door?
So attack the
Little people.
attack the door.
All right, give me the sledge. All right, put my sword away. Grab that sledge. Wham! You think they know we're here yet?
No.
Wham!
Roll me an athletics check.
We're only attacking the door.
Hey,
Plus
let's
three.
see.
All right,
Plus
so
5
you
is
start
14.
you start
14.
smashing through it.
Yeah.
You know, figure it's going to take you a minute or two of smashing. So let's say that's the first minute, you make average progress. So roll me another athletics check.
Same roll.
Okay. So you start seeing some holes. And it's getting, and
Door's caving in.
and at the end of it, yes, and at the end of it, you do hear on the other side like an arrow hit the other side.
Okay.
So now you can do your third one if
So
you
did we trip a
continue.
trap over there?
No.
It could be just guards.
13.
All right, you basically get through it on the third round, and I'm gonna take a free shot at you with a bow. Just while you're just clearing shit away,
All
but
right.
you're the person that would do it. Nope.
You
Just
little-
hits the wood next to
You little son of a bitch.
Overtime.
Not for the bucks.
All right.
Over.
So you're looking at another.
34 to 20.
So we're looking at another hall just like this.
Fucking bucks lost again. 3 in a row.
Another hall like this?
Yep.
Okay.
It's the fucking bears' fault.
And you think that down here there's the
Goblin.
wings off of the tree, I'm calling it. So this is like one side was impassable and you smashed through. Let's say you smashed through one side.
Yep.
So you guys are all at the door. I'm gonna say you can see this at the edge of your
I'm
vision.
gonna cast Shield of Faith.
There's 3 of them shooting at you.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith.
No issues.
Yeah, let's roll initiative again. I got archers. They're starting to get low on stocks here. They go on 12. Archers on 12.
Okay.
17 plus 3 is 20.
That's pretty good.
I'm at about 4.
You're 4. Roll 20.
I'm 16.
And it
18.
Okay.
Yep. I'm at the bottom.
Okay,
I'm at the bottom.
Rick, were you? Oh, that's right. You're. Okay. I was 15. Rick, you were 17, I think.
Yeah, 17 plus 3 is 20.
Ed, you were 16.
I was
Tom?
12.
I'm 16.
I was 12.
Yes. Archers, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you're here. I'm here. You were 12, you said?
16.
16. Right. I'm 15. You're 16. Then Ed. And then Rick. You go first.
All right.
You're up.
Rick.
Rick, Ed, Tom, Al, Archers, and Dan.
No melees.
Nope.
You said Archers.
Al,
And Archers.
and then Dan brings up the rear.
Yep. And that's top of the order.
So only he can fit through the door. Like he's barely just cleared a space out for himself.
I am the only target.
Right now, you have your sledge in your hands, which you have.
All right. Well, I'll wait. I'll wait until he moves so I can move up and take a shot.
So you remember in 5e, you either go
Hold my
or
action.
Yeah. Well, there is no
Dodge.
hold.
There's
You
no-
can hold an action, but you
You have
like,
to ready an action.
yeah,
Ready in action.
to do what?
Shoot a bow at the
That works.
goblin.
Okay.
If they become if the area becomes clear for me to shoot.
Yep, that makes sense.
Okay, Ed, you're up.
Same thing. This is all debris here. You can. Everyone has to go through him.
Yeah, I think I'm going to move up so I can take a good shot, and I'm going to.
There is. You can't.
You'd have to get.
You could
past
do the
me.
same thing that he's doing. Ready in action to shoot.
All right,
if it
Tom.
becomes
Until he
clear.
moves out, basically.
Tom, you're
Yeah.
up. Get the hell out of the way, we yell at you.
Move your fat ass!
Ready.
Right there, and a
Nice.
javelin, and then this guy right here.
Nice.
think you missed.
Let's see. +5 is 10. AC 10. No, huh?
The arrow just goes.
I'm
Sailing
gonna need that back.
Goes sailing over one of. Goes sailing over one of their heads.
Okay, I'm up. I
Now
go-
one of no one of you. Now you two guys can actually
Yep.
get a shot.
Oh, okay.
14 plus 4 is 18.
You hit one.
Then D6 plus 2
Hit him in the leg.
is 4.
You sink an arrow right
Roll
into the
D20.
one of the guy's knee. An arrow to the knee.
All right.
He like
Ooh, that
goes like that.
Shut it
He's
up.
not dead, but he's hurting. Now you
He
get
missed.
a shot.
He missed.
Okay. So your arrow
Now
goes
it's my-
sailing.
It's my turn.
You're trying too hard to miss your friend, and it goes
I
a
think
little
what
too
happened
high.
was he pulled back. He rolled a 3. So what happened was when he let go, the arrow was still in his hand,
and the bow
was
shot forward.
Okay, I'm up. I go in, and the
So
archers
you can
are
actually
on
go
deck.
through.
I go in and I go over here. I step over.
Actually, I should have had these two like this, right? These two.
Are you gonna s-
So where are you going?
in
5,
and
10,
no, over right here,
15.
and I shoot this guy right here.
With a crossbow?
Yeah.
Yep. Do it.
19,
That'll hit.
and then 5 plus.
Your dex bonus.
Yes, I think it's gonna be -1, so 4 points of damage.
Do you have minus for that? Does it work that way?
What's that?
Oh, do you
Yeah.
get your dex bonus?
It's
on
1d8
Yeah.
-1.
You get to -1.
I get +1
Yeah.
to hit,
Yeah. anything
and then
that
-1
plus or
to
minus that affects your
Wow.
hits.
So it's a 7. So
Okay.
4 points of damage
Yeah, that's weird.
to this guy right here.
All right. You
Yeah,
hit.
so I'm not going to use a martial weapon because I have -1 to my strength. I'm always going to use finesse weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you hit one in the foot too.
All right.
With
Now-
with a crossbow, it's a minor injury
Archer,
for them.
Archer, you're up.
Actually, it's practically like they're bloodied, so they're hobbled. You hobbled one on either end.
Dan, you're on deck.
I'm next.
Yep, you're up. You're up. You're not next. You're up.
I'm up.
Dan's next. And then it's top of the
So we're
order.
gonna get two, he's drawing aggro for 2, and then you're gonna get 1.
Who?
You.
Me.
They can't hit me. I'm a lower than a fighter.
Where the hell did
I'm
my
hiding
die
behind
go?
him.
Did I hide my die? Oh, it's right here. 2 for you.
plain sight.
Hit.
You're hitting a 23.
19. Yes, that hit a 23.
You're +4.
That's
Nice.
exactly what I needed. That one barely got, just barely past your shield.
But it has an explosive head on it. They tell you
Right in
about
the
that.
stomach.
And it explodes.
Another one in the stomach up. A minor wound, 3 points of damage. And 1 for you. Your AC is
15.
he got hit. An arrow in the leg.
Oh,
You take an arrow to the leg for 5 points. Ooh.
good. I like it.
They're holding their ground. Next.
Dan, you're up. Do something for God's sakes.
You
Step forward.
can't see in there where they are now.
Well, I'll move forward till I can see somebody.
Rick, you're
I
on
guess-
You want to get past them? Because there's the door there, right here.
Yeah.
Clear the doorway, please.
Yeah, coming through, please.
10.
And I have 6-foot dark vision. If I have line of sight, I'll blast one of them.
You
Or
can,
you
but
clear the
you're
doorway.
Yeah, you're
Keep
in the
keep
way
going
for
in,
anybody
keep
else.
going.
Okay, I'll move forward further.
Keep going
Okay.
in, all the way in.
Then move to a clear line of sight.
Let's go like here. So there's, hold on, before you roll, there's 2 guys who both have hurt on the either side. The guy in the middle was not
One
hurt.
guy can't move his foot. 'cause of the-
2 guys can't move a foot.
I'm going to take this shot at the uninjured guy.
Okay. That's gonna
And
miss.
it's a 9 and a.
Yep.
Okay, and
Unleash the bolt and it hits the ceiling.
there's a cave ceiling in on him.
No. There's some dust comes flying.
And I move out of the paladin's way.
That's the cleric.
That's the cleric.
No, you're
Okay.
fine, man.
Close enough.
All right, Rick, you're up.
All right. I'll pop in about 15 feet behind the warrior
10 or
there.
15. Like here?
Yep.
Okay.
and then I'll take a knee and shoot the bow at the injured guy on this
The
side.
guy you hit before. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Nat 1.
Ooh.
Ed, you're up. Ooh.
All
Might have hit
right.
the paladin in the ass.
I was gonna say.
I should
I would
say.
like it. I would
It's
like
up to
it.
you. Where
Roll,
Nat
roll me.
ones are.
Roll it
Paladin
again.
ass
Roll another
shot.
attack roll. Just
5 plus
Okay.
4 is 9.
you shoot and it like deflects off his armor.
Okay.
It glances off,
What the hell are you doing back
and it
there?
just goes clattering down the hallway.
Big
Whoops.
dumbass.
Whoops, sorry about that.
Oops.
This goblin bow is a little hanky.
Ed, you're up.
Yep.
Tom, you're on deck with an ass full of arrows.
All right, I am going to.
Yeah, you're in the back, all by yourself.
All right, I'm going to just
Hold
kind
ass,
of
man.
try to move my way up.
Do double
10.
move.
20, 25, 30. There you are. Well, I don't know if you wanted to go past him.
No, I don't want to go past nobody. I just want a good line of sight.
There's a good line of
And I'm
sight
gonna
right
shoot.
there. All right. There's
My arrow, my rapier.
There's 3 of them.
Whoever's in front of me,
There's 3 of
There's
them.
3 of them.
directly in front of me.
You move
Okay, it's the one in the middle. Go ahead. Uninjured.
17,
That
22.
hits
Roll damage, man. Roll damage.
right in the arm.
6, 2.
5.
All right. Nasty. It goes thunk and in like it's
So it's
piercing
stuck
through his
there.
arm and outside and through the other.
Tom,
It
you're up.
screeches.
Now you're on deck.
Now they're all really. They're every
Which
of
one of
them
you little
injured.
bastards shot me? Must have been you. Long sword. Oh, fuck.
You missed.
That's going to be it.
Right over his head. You can't get used to how small these things are. You're like in your mind's eye, they seem a little bigger. But in real life, they're a little shorter.
Doesn't help them
You
6'7"
swing.
either.
Yep, you swing and it's over his head.
Really?
Did I get
Down
a
to
shot at
the
this guy
Bonus?
again?
Do you have a bonus?
I think we're not doing the shield bash thing, are we? But
You
I
can,
don't
but
know.
it's 1
Disadvantage.
point of damage plus your strength is what the damage is, right? Improvised.
sure, why not?
You don't get proficiency. Just you missed. You get. There's no because you're not proficient. You just get your strength
I
bonus.
take another shot at this guy. Can I do that from here
Yeah.
to him without hitting anybody like this? little
Yeah, you can like
bastard?
look to the side there. That's fine. I'm usually not too bad about that, unless you roll a 1. It's
What's
not a
that?
1.
12
Plus. If you're proficient, that's plus 2.
Yeah,
But then,
15.
how'd you get 15?
12 plus 2 is 14.
Right. And then when your
Plus
dex,
your dex.
that's a minus.
Actually, it's plus 1, so
You missed.
12.
So it's skitter. You hit the wall because you just. I guess it's not as clear a sight. At the last second, the rogue shifts a little bit, and you're like, "Oh shit!" and
Archers.
pulls you off.
Show the archers. Show us how it's done. Dan, you're on deck.
All right. So they get to bonus
For God's
action
sake.
disengage. They have a rogue feature, so they're gonna do that.
All right.
Even though.
Dan, you're up.
Actually, they're not going to go
They can
as far
still
as they
attack,
could
right?
because they can't go as far as they want because they're all like limping. But they're going to disengage some and take shots.
Or-
2 for you.
Rick,
Actually, all 3 of them. You're drawing aggro pretty good, so I need a 19 to hit you. So nope, all of them. Ting, ting, ting. A couple. They're just bouncing off your armor. 1 missed you completely.
Dan, you're up. And,
Okay.
Successful tanking here.
Do I have to move to be from being in 120 range, or just
No,
stay at
I think
60?
you're good there from where you are.
12.
Nope. So blast over one of them's head, sails into the
Ed, you're
darkness.
on deck.
All right, the injured guy that I was attacking with the bow.
Yep.
I'm gonna say
Are you gonna mock?
that. Yeah, I'm gonna mock him. His shoe looks ridiculous with
shoes?
the arrow in it.
13.
Yep. Damn. All right. But that was the
Barely.
safest thing for me
Tom,
to
you're
do.
on
Yeah.
deck. Ed, you're up.
You want to move? For bonus?
I'll just move up around here
Okay.
and then over
Over which way?
against the wall.
Oh, I'm surprised you can even see that from where you are.
I can't. That's why I was pointing right here.
Oh,
Okay.
that narrow one.
I'm taking another
These
arrow.
are perfect, huh? Because you can still see that. Okay.
And I'm shooting at the same dude I just shot
Okay,
at.
the guy in the middle.
Fucking missed. 2.
You over 2.
Yep. It skitters.
Tom, you're
Skitters
up.
past
I'm
them.
on deck.
Stop
Are you
running
also using one
away.
of their bows, or did they have their own? Did you have your own bow? So I'm trying to flavor it. Was that your bow or is that a picked up?
We'll call it a pickup bow.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward. It's like
We don't
using
have
a
blessed
kid's bow.
anymore, do we?
Less than a minute.
No,
Yeah,
no,
no, it's a separate combat.
8's not going to get it.
Nope.
Actually, 13, but no.
That was close. Actually, that's a shield deflect. It has like a little buckler on their arms.
Move me up to about here. And this guy right
This
there.
is you. You're moving up to about here?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Shoot him. Nope. I'm just wasting ammo. Archers are up. And then Dan, you're on deck.
They're up again? Wow. You went through 6 of them faster than you've gone through any of these.
I'm going raw because I'm keeping it going.
I'm doing this funny. I'm gonna
You're
switch.
keeping it going?
Yeah, there's no nonsense.
Oh, moving through the
They're gonna
rotation,
disengage.
yeah.
They're gonna disengage
Yeah,
again.
We're not.
Next,
There's
get
there's
ready.
no there's no ambiguity about what we're doing. You know, everything is.
And actually, when it comes up here, there's
Well, if there was.
that's almost as
No,
far back as they can
they're
go
up.
before they're totally giving up their post.
All right.
All right, so you got the aggro, man. 3 shots on you. I need a 19 to hit you with that shield of faith on.
Oh,
Ooh, that was close. Nope. Ting, ting, ting. You think that they're rattled pretty good. Their aim is just getting a little getting
Dan, you're up.
erratic.
I move forward 20, make sure I'm clear of friendly fire line of
10,
sight.
15, 20. Yeah, you can like get this guy
Okay,
easily.
Couldn't really see him.
Ooh, natty 1.
And of course, I rolled a 10 on the damage die.
Yeah.
If we would get a little bit better at rolling,
Yeah.
Rick,
You
you're up.
blast a rock off like
Ed,
10,
you're on
5
deck.
feet in front of him. You blast a rock really good.
this game would go much faster.
You made a nice divot.
Little
You made a nice divot right there.
shrapnel from the stone bouncing off his leather greaves.
And I go like, he's over there.
Next.
I'm next, right?
Yep.
I say, hey guys, I can probably end this right now unless you guys want to keep fighting.
Keep playing.
All right. I will move up here
Roll.
and do mockery on him again with the
Okay.
same
I'm playing
line.
my game.
All right.
Jeez.
Nope.
Oh, I was gonna say
I
I
had
looked like it was
-1.
Yes.
4.
Four.
The
All
one
right.
of them, blood comes out of his eyes, and that finishes him off.
All right, great.
Finally drops
Finally,
one down.
finally.
Ed, you're up. Tom,
With a
you're on
yell.
deck. For the love of God, do something.
I'm gonna shoot at one of the ones that are left.
You're way in the back now. You want to
Ed,
hopscotch?
Do a triple threat.
I'm gonna do a triple Lindy.
You want to do acrobatics and do parkour over his
Yeah,
head?
yeah. I want to do a triple Lindy.
All
over
right,
him.
roll an acrobatics.
You need 2 diving boards for that.
That was pretty good. What did you get?
3, wasn't it?
It was 3.
What'd you get?
The triple in.
14 plus.
You're
Oh
probably
shit!
proficient
He
in
did a
it.
Jedi fucking
Yeah, yeah.
flip over
Yeah.
the damn
I
bushes.
rolled a 19.
Wow. You just about. It doesn't look as cool as you think, but you
Here
you did a
comes the
flip
miss.
over him.
Yeah. It
Here
looks
comes
cool.
the miss.
I'm gonna use a fresh die for that.
Okay,
Yeah.
here it comes.
One! You fucker!
It's automatic, man. You had to be a show off.
Tom,
Roll
You
me
could have had
another
a
one.
hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say he did it. He went like this, and he ends up the bow's on the ground, and he's got the arrow in his hand.
Son of a bitch!
You can't tempt fate
Ooh,
like
nat
that.
All right.
It was funny though.
But
Yeah.
tell me it didn't look good.
It looked fantastic. It was funny.
2d8.
Till you drop the rope.
2d8 plus 3. 13, 16 points of
You
damage.
pretty much cut him in half.
I twained him.
You cut him in half.
okay, I'm up.
With a,
Like that?
you
You
hear
go
a
like
hideous,
that.
You heard a hideous scream with that one. It was just a hideous.
I like to move right about here,
The
D-Ron.
worst goblin sound you can imagine.
Gotcha.
Can I? Yeah. I can't hit. I can't move up one more and take a swing
Shit,
with my axe.
Probably
You have
can.
plenty of movement.
You have
Okay.
1, 2,
Hand-
3,
I move up to
4,
him and I attack
5,
him with
6.
my war
Yeah, you can get
There
right
you
up
go.
on him.
My war hammer.
All right.
Doing nothing.
Using
Thor-
up all them arrows for nothing.
You feel the power of Thor as you grab the hammer,
Okay.
and he says, "Don't miss."
And I say, yeah, right.
The power of Grayskull.
Okay. Actually, it's
By
a
the
plus
power of
2.
Grayskull, that's what he's gonna have to do to fly. He's gonna have to say that.
13 plus 1, 14.
+1.
Yeah, because it's a +2 Warhammer, but because it's a -1 for my dex.
It's strength.
Oh,
Yes.
strength?
Yeah.
Oh, that's +2, so that's 15.
Yeah, so
And 7
you're
points.
proficient. So
Right,
is your
Se-
strength 10?
yes.
Okay. So yeah,
My
you're
strength's
just
11. So,
Okay.
May as well be 10. Yeah.
all
point
right.
the
So
point
15 hits. You
seven-
barely hit him.
is 7 points of
It
You
damage.
got
tries
it.
to.
You hit him.
He
7
tried
points.
to dodge you, but you crushed him. Let's see.
Well, that's what I want to hear, man.
You hear the crunching of bone as you smash down on his shoulder. You hear a crunch and a scream, and it just dies.
Archers.
None.
Dead.
Dan, God's sakes, do something.
Hey, I take my shield. And I look, where the hell's my javelin go? I can't find my javelin.
Well, they're all dead now, right?
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
all
Let's,
dead.
let's pick up the bows and arrows.
Dash them to the side. and
Any
go forward.
cash on them?
They do. Each one has cash.
Let's loot them.
Can I find my javelin?
Hold on.
Okay.
Find 12 silver pieces.
12 more silver.
And
How
they
about
have
arrows?
bows.
3 bows and arrows, right?
Three like little
No
tiny
crossbows.
bucklers.
No crossbows.
They use
Javelin?
crude little roll me